So wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yo, what's up? Happy Weird Wednesday. It is the KVJ show. Kevin, Virginia, and Jason. What's up, y'all? You guys doing all right?
Yeah.
Man.
How you like those headphones you got on over there, killer?
Are these yours?
Yeah.
I was wondering why the show sounded so crisp and clear. Kevin's voice is booming.
Yeah, it is.
I gotta get new headphones. This is a different world.
What'd you do? Did you grab Virginia's?
I guess.
He took
Yeah,
mine.
he just took them, huh?
Yeah, upgrade.
Oh, it is an upgrade.
He tried to upgrade himself.
Oh, it sucks. I gotta go back to the old way. Ah,
Oh, I see they're both white, so you're confused.
they are. Well, here's your penthouse headphones.
Have you ever had a working pair of headphones since you've been on our show?
I did. Your wife, the Mexican queen.
Yeah.
It was my favorite gift I got last year.
Yeah.
Got me the best headphones of my life.
Yeah.
And I got excited during a bit, and I karate chopped the cord and ripped out one of the ears, and they're dead now.
How many pairs of headphones would you guess you've gone through on the show? Because I've been doing this show about 17 years, and I think, Virginia, I'm on my third pair.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, since 004? That's when I've been on the show. I would say I have gone through, and I'm not exaggerating, over 40 pairs. at least, and I might be underballing it.
I know I've bought you at least 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Remember those Reese's peanut butter
Yeah,
ones?
some of my favorite ones.
Those were nice.
They honestly were on my head for maybe a week, and they were murdered.
Did you ever have hamburger headphones?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, all right.
Remember the ones Kimmy, my friend in New Orleans, bought you? She bought you like 6 pairs of not Beats. They were like Leets.
Yeah, they were the
fake,
worst.
Fake Beats.
Right.
But yeah, he broke each of
He
those.
karate chopped through those in about a week.
Those were so cheap. They did not. Yeah, they didn't make it past a week.
Hard on equipment, easy on your heart.
Aww.
Yes.
In the eyes, ladies.
No. That's not
He is the J in KVJ. Never know what's going to happen. That's why you got to stay here all morning long.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, Madonna lied to all of us. What did she say? And how did she get busted? We'll
She
tell
really
you.
voted for Trump.
No.
Oh.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
That would be a big story,
That would
actually.
be amazing. The truth comes out.
We'll tell you what she did to lie to us coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, we told you the scary story about Jamie Lynn Spears' daughter. Now, this is Britney Spears' niece, Maddie. Here's a little bit of the news report that was out yesterday, and then I've got a little update for you on her health.
Is this where Britney's asking the fans to pray?
Yes. Yes,
It is, okay.
It is, yes.
Britney Spears has reportedly flown to Louisiana to be with her family after her niece Maddie was involved in an accident on an ATV. The 8-year-old is listed in stable but critical condition at a New Orleans hospital. The details are frightening. According to the police report, Maddie was steering to avoid a ditch when she drove into a pond. Maddie was trapped and secured by the seatbelt and the ATV's safety netting. Jamie Lynn and her husband dove in and attempted to rescue, but were unsuccessful. First responders were on the scene within 2 minutes and freed her.
Wow, craziness.
Crazy.
What's crazy is that the cops got there in 2 minutes. What do they have police on their estate?
No, that is kind of unbelievable, yeah.
They must live right next to like a fire rescue or something. I mean, 2 minutes, that's amazing.
I mean, jumping in a car is going to take at least 10 seconds, or do you think the police are already in the car patrolling?
Great questions. I have no idea, but that is, amazing. 2 minutes. Here's a little update. I guess Maddie had been unconscious in the hospital, but woke up late yesterday. They say that her recovery is a miracle. She's already talking and recognizing family members, aware of her surroundings. The little girl was under the water.
For at least 2 minutes, you have to assume.
That's crazy. A rep for the family said they have kept around-the-clock vigil, and they thank everybody for the prayers. Wow. Who does Tracy Morgan credit with giving him his first laugh after He came out of his illness and his coma from that horrible accident. Here he is talking with Ellen yesterday.
Who made you laugh and feel good during that time?
When I first came out the coma, maybe a week and a half after I came out, Eddie Murphy, I spoke to him on the phone, and he made me laugh. But I was heavily sedated because I pulverized my femurs, so the pain, they kept me, and I chuckled. I laughed, and I thanked him when I got to give him his Mark Twain Award.
Yeah.
I told him from the stage, he was the first one to make me laugh when I came back, and I love you for that.
That's cool.
That is cool. And finally here, Madonna told us last week that she was not adopting more kids. She was over in Malawi, and she said she was over there doing just charity work, but then yesterday was in a Malawi court where she was approved to adopt these 4-year-old twins. Now, it's a sad story. Their mother died a week after giving birth to them back in 2012. The girls, who are now 2, have been living in an orphanage the whole time. So I guess this is a big moment for her. She already has 2 other children, 11-year-old children, David and Mercy, that she adopted from Malawi as well. So she's just adding more kids, and that's kind of awesome. They can all grow up together. They're all from the same area. That's very cool.
I still think Kevin's story was a little bit juicier. She voted for Trump.
Yeah,
We haven't checked the authenticity of that one yet.
that'd be pretty good. Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt, brought to you by Paws in the Park. It's a dog party. It happens this Sunday, downtown West Palm Beach on the waterfront. We'll see you there.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, I told you before the Super Bowl they'd run an interview with Tom Brady and Terry Bradshaw, and he said, okay, let's say you win this, you're going to just walk away. And he said, nah, I'm having too much fun. Tom Brady wants to stick around, says he's probably got another 5 years in the tank.
Well, if you watch him play, you got to believe him.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I mean, he's fantastic, absolutely. But there is somebody that would like for him to hang it up and do it right now.
If it was up to my wife, she would have me retire today. She told me that last night 3 times. Okay. And I said, too bad, babe. I'm having too much fun right now. And, I feel like I can still do it. And, if you love what you do and you're capable of doing it, then, I'd be so bored if I wasn't going out there knowing that I could still do it. So I'm going to work hard to, be ready to go. And, I still plan on playing for a long time.
I mean, 39 years of age, and he just gets the record for the most yards thrown in a Super Bowl.
I know, right?
That's going to be hard to want to hang it up after that.
Yeah. My most unlikely, improbable prediction, Tom Brady loses his starting job next year.
There's no way. You have a better shot of Madonna voting for Trump.
You think so? Okay. I'm just coming up with wild, crazy things today. Imagine that. This is a cool clip. Julian Edelman is the guy that made that miraculous catch for the Patriots. It was in the 4th quarter, and they had to drive down, and they were down by 8 points, and something had to happen. He made this unbelievable catch. He was mic'd up when the whole thing happened. This is what it sounded like from his perspective.
Shotgun snap to Brady. Stands in, throws down the middle for Edelman. Ball's tipped, and Julian diving for it.
I caught it.
Edelman has it. Did he make the catch?
He's got
He
it.
did.
You gotta be
at
kidding
the
me.
40.
I caught it. Crazy, I swear to...
No way. Look at that.
Watch.
On the ground.
No.
Yeah, and I remember it was he was standing cheek to cheek with the Falcons defender that had been in there on the play. Edelman was looking up at one jumbotron. The Falcons player was looking at the opposite one from the other field, and that's where they were talking together. He's like, when I made the catch, the guy's like, there's no way you made that catch.
Is that the best catch of all time?
Nah, no, I wouldn't say it's the best catch.
Better? It's not better than the Steelers. What's that?
No, in fact, I would go. You got, I think it was David Tyree for the Giants, caught the one off his helmet, and then you got the one with Odell Beckham Jr.
The one hand.
The one-handed where he leaned back.
Yeah.
I think that's still regarded as the greatest catch ever. But yeah, I mean, it's an amazing catch, no doubt about it. One person who loves to party but didn't play because he's got a back issue, Gronkowski couldn't take the field because of his back, but it didn't stop him from partying at the little parade they had. He was going nuts.
The parade is hands down my favorite event I've been to twice now in my life, so that's just motivating me more to keep getting parades because it's the best time ever.
What are you going to tell all those kids out there that were cheering?
All the kids were going ham. Everyone's going ham. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even planning on partying coming on this, but the fans were asking for it, and I'm giving the fans what they wanted to get, so I party for the fans.
That's pretty awesome. He's just having a good time.
Gronk. There you go. Well, coming up here in a minute, what is on my mind? Is it possible that your boy has made his way onto a certain Netflix show? I will give you the details and the latest in my ongoing quest coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Volvo Cars of the Palm Beaches, Okeechobee, at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Schumacher, come join the family. Off to a fairly smooth start for your Wednesday morning commute. Just one minor incident to report. That's on I-95 southbound just before Glades Road. Some more good news for you this morning. You're also all clear on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
New year, new you. New AC? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom and save up to $1,500 on a new Carrier air conditioning system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Do you know what's going on right now? Mattress Firm's President's Day sale, and nobody sells for less. Nobody! Save up to $500 store-wide on the best brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Serta, and so many more. You can save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. It's Tracy St. George, and that's what I sleep on every single night and wake up ready to conquer the day. They also have queen sets as low as $179.99. And for a limited time, purchase select Tempur-Pedic, Beauty Rest, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid, or Serta Smart React mattress sets and get up to $300 in Mattress Firm bonus cash. Good towards free gifts like a free pillow, free mattress protector, and free mattress frame. And let me tell you, you don't know what you're missing if you don't have an adjustable base. With the touch of a button, I can prop myself up to read in bed, elevate those tired legs. They'll even help alleviate health problems such as sleep apnea, heartburn, acid reflux, and snoring. So don't wait another minute. The Mattress Firm President's Day sale is going on now. Mattress Firm, save money, sleep happy.
Plan the ultimate Valentine's Day at City Place with a rose petal drop on the plaza. Experience a shower of falling rose petals choreographed to music and lights Saturday, February 11th and Tuesday, February 14th with show times at 5:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Plan the perfect date night. Bring the kids or get together for a girls' night out. Plus, enjoy live music on the plaza and great dining and entertainment specials. Rose petal drop at City Place Saturday, February 11th and Tuesday, February 14th. For details, visit cityplace.com.
Ooh, I was over there last night at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center for a little event. I love that they always have wine at their events. Thank you, Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Dr. David Rankin leads the show over there, and he is a pro. I'm so excited going in March to get my little mini mommy makeover. Thanks, baby Rocco. I have a hernia, and my stomach just doesn't look the same that it did before I had him. I'm going to go in there and have my abdominal muscles tightened up a little bit, fix that hernia. If you're interested in a mommy makeover, Dr. Rankin wants to do yours. Go in there and talk with him. Ask about that $500 off he wants to give you when you told him you heard about it right here on the KVJ show. Dr. Rankin is a pro. He is board certified. He is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. I told Magnolia that last night, and she was like, ooh, that's impressive. So even kids know. I mean, the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's, that sounds very impressive, and you don't just get that. That is earned. Offices in West Palm, Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale. Doesn't matter what you're looking to do. Maybe it's a breast augmentation. Maybe it's a mommy makeover. He does them all with expert precision. Go see real before and after pictures right now at aquaplasticsurgery.com and then call 561-776-2830.
For top quality floors at rock bottom prices, homeowners and pros choose Floor & Decor.
Being a professional contractor, Floor & Decor is the best place I know to bring a client and show them every option.
When I'm doing a job,
everything's in stock. All the new trends, the new styles.
If you don't have an idea of what you want to do, speak to a designer.
I could get anything for my house in here, no problem.
Go to the store and see it for yourself.
You really have to see it to believe it. Floor & Decor. For a store near you, visit flooranddecor.com.
Heart disease can be a frightening thing, but when it affects a child, the impact on the family can be devastating. That's why Nicholas Children's Heart Program supports families in a comprehensive manner. When babies are suspected of having a congenital heart defect, Nicholas Children's uses breakthrough technology. Our fetal echo program can accurately detect a baby's heart structure, rhythm, and functions even while in the womb. And if a heart problem is detected, Nicholas Children's provides care options, the specialist follow-up care, and coordinated support for your family throughout your child's journey until they transition into adulthood as healthy as they can be. Whether it's a complex case or simply the comfort of a second opinion from the highest-ranked pediatric cardiology and cardiovascular surgery program in South Florida. Call for more information today at 844-624-3278. Nicholas Children's Heart Program, for health, for life. Part of Miami Children's Health System.
4 smoothies just for you? Seriously?
Hey, they're all good for me. There's the Detox Island Green, the Immune Blast, the Chia Blueberry Max with its protein and antioxidants, and then there's even more power with the Health Nut.
You're the nut.
Whatever. I'm just sharing a tropical story this winter to all my followers.
You're sharing something, all right. Shine on with our power-packed smoothies filled with protein, fiber, antioxidants, and immune-boosting goodness. Only at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
Hi, this is Jason. I'm a graduate of the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. They've got 2 South Florida campuses, one in North Palm and one in Miami. Now, Connecticut School of Broadcasting has placed thousands of grads in all types of media careers. If it's TV, video editing, producing, sports reporting, radio, corporate communications, or any of the hundreds of jobs that require media skills and you want to get started right away, CSB is the proven alternative to a 2 or 4 year college. You get the training you need. I know I did, and I got it in just months without decades of student debt. At the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, you'll learn by doing all types of stuff from South Florida media professionals, people who work in the industry every single day. Just bring your creative passion and your drive to succeed and get started. It really is such great fun. Check out the first day at CSB video at GoCSB.com. That's GoCSB.com. And schedule a studio tour. Got a school right here at North Palm Beach, and they've got one in Miami. Call 800-TV Radio or visit GoCSB.com. Day or evening classes start in March. Find out more today.
Looking for fabulous home accessories and furniture? At Dizzy Rock Furniture, they specialize in custom upholstery. Your imagination is the limit. Head over to their showroom in Delray Beach or shop online at DizzyRockFurniture.com today.
You know, emergencies are going to happen. That's just a little part of life, especially if you have kids. But if they happen and you have a plan ahead of time, you know where you're going to take it, it's a lot easier, a lot less stressful. In our family, we go to MD Now. There's now 30-plus locations all throughout South Florida. They're doing it right. Find the one nearest to you right now by going to mdnow.com. You can also download the app. It's available in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. And it makes checkout and check-in and everything just so much quicker. Already they get you in and out in a hurry, but with the app, it is even faster. It is amazing. There's always a physician on site. They're open 365 days a year at MD Now, and they get you in and out super fast. I love reading the real patient testimonials on the website. This one is from BB. It says, the staff was respectful and attended to me right away. They even called me a day after to check on me. So nice of them to follow up. I will definitely go back there. Find the one nearest you and go mdnow.com.
Dog bite? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Subway.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and it's going to be a wet drive for our early Wednesday morning. CBS 12 Storm Track Doppler radar tracking numerous showers and a few lightning storms. Now, these showers and thunderstorms will be around through 9 a.m., and then by midday, partly cloudy skies. We'll reach a high day around 80, but again, a wet drive through the morning hours, becoming partly cloudy by noon.
It's Subway Restaurant's Footlong Fest. Enjoy any footlong for $6 like rotisserie-style chicken or Italian BMT. Limited time at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras and deluxe, plus applicable tax. May not be combined with other offers and coupons.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you love animals, you need to go check out Paws in the Park on Sunday. It's going to be at the West Palm Beach Waterfront Park, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you're thinking about getting yourself a new animal, we have got 20 local nonprofit animal shelters on site. Dogs, cats, and rabbits all going to be there. There's a dog pool, a racetrack for the dogs, pet photo booths, pet psychic, and bring the kids because we got bounce houses and fun stuff for them to do as well.
I hear there's a dancing rabbit section.
I haven't heard about that. Can't wait to see it, though. It sounds very entertaining. And we got a really cool post that is on the KVJ Show Facebook page right now just to show you how important pet adoption is. We got a call yesterday about this kitten that was on the concrete dividing wall on I-95 right by the Lake Worth Water Tower yesterday.
Yes, I remember that.
And a woman named Chantel had stopped her car in traffic to go and save this kitten. If you'd like to see the photos, she sent us some. To see this little kitten up there on the dividing wall. Yeah, the kitten is right now doing great. He's at Peggy Adams, has a few scratches, but otherwise going to be fine. But that was our hashtag Be Cool for the day, and you can go see that right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What's on your mind today, Jay Bird?
The Stars Ball. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I'm pretty sure this is our favorite event of the year.
It's mine by far.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love it so much.
It's such an awesome event. It's for our charity Little Smiles, and it's this Saturday. What time should everyone start getting there if they want to see the kids?
So if you want to see the kids arrive, the red carpet is our favorite part. It's so sweet to watch these kids get out of the limos and walk the red carpet as the paparazzi take their pictures. That all starts right at 7, but if you want to get a good spot, I'd say get there around 6:30.
So we're in a bit of a snag, and I was hoping somebody in KVJ Nation could kind of step up. We've got an awesome kid that's going to be performing. Go ahead and say a little bit about him, Virginia.
Yeah, one of our stars this year, Alexis, who is battling cancer himself, is actually a singer. Him and his brother perform, and they are good. They performed for us for the Stars Ball breakfast, and they were so amazing, so inspirational, this attitude on this kid.
And they're going to be the featured artist, right?
Yes.
We always have a featured artist for the Stars Ball, but they're going to be the main act, which I think is really cool.
It is inspirational. You will be so moved by these kids. They are just so positive and awesome.
To me, that's the best. I'd rather have the kids perform than having a national act. That's just my opinion. I think that's an awesome move this year for the Stars Ball. Unfortunately, some of the equipment that we are going to have donated is not able to be donated to us now, and we're a little behind the 8 ball on this. And I was just wondering if anyone out there listening could possibly help donate some of the equipment that we need, because we've called to a bunch of places, and we're really kind of at our wits' end.
What do we still need that we haven't got yet?
We can always put a link on our Facebook page as well, but we need a bass guitar amp, we need a guitar amp, an electric acoustic guitar, 2 speakers with stands, and a monitor speaker.
Okay.
So we're still in the woods a little bit with some equipment. I guess we can put a link on our social media, but this is a great time. People always ask me, how can I help Little Smiles? What can I do to donate? This is a big time where somebody out there can step up and donate some music equipment for that awesome kid that's going to be performing.
Absolutely.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Kind of the same vein as Jay Bird. I just wanted to say thank you to the guys over at Cerrone Jewelers. So every year we have my hot friend Franny walking around the Stars Ball with a necklace that we raffle off. And Gus over there at Cerrone Jewelers is donating the beautiful necklace this year. You know, he doesn't have to do this. I just met the guy. So we're so thankful for everybody that steps up for Stars Ball and makes it magical for these kids. You guys rock.
Part of the hashtag Be Cool movement.
Yep.
What I got on my mind today, I had told you yesterday, I think, on the After the Show podcast that somebody had sent me a tweet. They saw filming going on for that Netflix show Bloodline that I'm all into. It was in Isla Mirada, and one of the characters on the show, he owns a marina, and apparently they saw some of the filming that was going on there, like at his marina and thing that was going on. But the cool thing about it, somebody else also, they let me know that they were looking for a role today. So there's this casting company, and they're based out of Miami, and they'll just kind of like spur of the moment, be like, oh my gosh, we need somebody who's like, today they need someone to play a carpenter. And they said preferably somebody that is a carpenter, knows their way around it, so it looks a little bit more authentic.
Oh, yeah, you know all about carpentry.
Yeah, and I can't make it down to Isla Morada today, just like at a moment's notice. That just ain't going to happen. But I did tweet to the casting company, and I said, hey, look, we got this show based in South Florida. We're always talking up Bloodline on Netflix. And is there any way you can work us into this show somehow?
Oh, that would be
just
cool.
Anything. So,
maybe we're like the station on in the area where there's a drug bust or something. We're talking about it.
I mean, hey, if they had anything like, we were on in Key West. I mean, that wouldn't be too far-fetched.
You're right.
We know people that have been drug busted.
Yeah.
True?
Yeah. All good.
Well, we're better with drug bust people than carpentry.
Yeah, so now that I've got the casting company, I'm going to be tweeting at them like every single day and bothering them and saying, look, come on, just let me know. Like, all I need is just...
I love it.
I could be sitting at a bar just having a beer and just be in the background.
Now
That's all.
you know.
That I really know. Drinking at a bar in the Keys, I've done that many times.
We don't even need speaking parts. Just just a quick elbow or something.
That's all
Guy
I'm
in the
asking
background
for.
pumping gas.
Just something. That's all I need. So I'm getting there, close, a little bit closer, day by day. So
nice.
If you go check out my personal Twitter at Kevin Ralston, you can see I tweeted out to them. If you want to try to get yourself a little spot, you might want to go follow them because that's what they're doing. They just tweet out like if they need something like real quick, they'll say, "Oh my gosh," they're looking around. They're like, "We need somebody that can play this or do this." And that's the thing that's really cool that I really love about Bloodline is it's predominantly filmed all in the Keys, and you just see all these places and like. And like I said, what the show really did well was captured the people in the Keys. They've got that salty, beat by the sea look, a lot of them. It's just great.
And that's why we feel like you would fit in, Kev.
I do. I've got that look. I could do it.
Salty around the rim.
I could pull it off. All right, can you tell me what year did all this go down?
Probably think the song is about you, Ben Barry, you're so big. Probably think the song is about you.
United States military forces captured Saddam Hussein alive.
Wow. All righty. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Little Nelly in there. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Call if you know the year on the KVJ show.
I see this life like a swinging vine. Swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right. Doing the wrong thing. Kills me, makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Baby, I've been praying hard. Say no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watching birds sing in the river, the best I learned.
All right, what year did all this go down?
Probably think the song is about you, Ben Barry, you're so big. Probably think the song is about you.
United States military forces captured Saddam Hussein alive.
Okay. Man. Saddam. Got busted. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. What year are we talking about with all that? What do you think, Virginia?
Let's go 02.
Gotta go 02 on that. What you think, Jay Bird?
No, we caught Saddam in the 005. Yeah.
Oh,
005?
yeah.
Yes.
005?
005.
Kind of what you're thinking and feeling. We got Tom on here from Boynton. Tom, what year are we actually talking about with this?
I'm going to go with Jason at this point. I'm going to say 003.
Going to go with 003. You got that correct. I know. I can't believe that How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That's like my wife's all-time favorite movie, and she never watches movies. Loves that. I can't believe it was that long ago.
Guess what?
14 years.
I thought we caught Saddam when I was on the air. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah. Apparently not. All right. Well, congratulations. Going to hook you up with $100 to Whole Foods. Okay, Tom?
Sweet, bad dice.
All right, buddy. There you go. Got to tell you one thing that they're doing pretty cool now at Whole Foods. I actually went there. They got like that hot bar going on. That's what I got for my food today.
Yeah, it's pretty yummy.
They got hot girls there, too.
Yeah, they do. Got a lot of good stuff going on there at Whole Foods.
Different people go for different things.
Yeah.
He may be eating a lot of vegetarian food, but when it comes to women, he's all carnivore.
Yeah, I go hit that hot bar, get enough food for the next day. I don't cook, anything like that. But they got something now, and I'm sure a lot of people be going, this is awesome. And a lot of people be going, this is ridiculous. They now are offering what is called produce butchers that will cut up your fresh vegetables for you.
Ooh.
So you go and, a lot of people buy it and get it. And I guess it's just probably a statement as to where we are, on how busy we are and what we do. I mean, yeah, even if I could, I'm like, I don't know when I would have time to cook the meals I need every single day. I used to do like that whole thing of chicken, try to cook for the whole week.
Oh, it's miserable.
Crazy.
You ever try to cut a pineapple? You ever have about 7 hours of your day you have to take 7 hours of your day to slice open a pineapple?
It is tricky.
Yeah. So that's why, things like that are taking off. So go there, Tom, and check out the produce butcher. They got him.
You saw him at action? Like he was working it? Was he like...
I just saw the report today. I don't know where it is, and at my local Whole Foods, I don't know where it would be set up.
Interesting.
But yeah, they're going to start having them, so if you want to go check it out, you can. Jaybird was sending me another message. I was talking a second ago about Bloodline, the show that is on Netflix. They got 2 seasons on Netflix. They're filming the 3rd right now in the Keys. And it's a drama. It's about kind of like a respectable family in the Keys that has done something that's not respectable, and they're all kind of like living with the repercussions of this. They got a black sheep in the family that's causing all kinds of internal drama and stuff like that. And the acting is good and things like that, and that's why I like it. But it's one of those things where, and I think I really like it because it's in the Keys, and I just love the Keys. And it does get mixed reviews. Some people, love it and think it's absolutely amazing. Other people like Jaybird are like going, this show's boring. I just can't stand it.
I know it's got potential, and I know if you spend the time on it, I'd end up liking it. But I try to watch it yet again, and I got through episode 3, and I am now officially punting.
You're done, huh?
I'm done. I am. I'm sorry, man. I know I'm going to get hate on it, but I'll own that.
Yeah, well... that does happen a lot with shows, and I've been there. I remember there's a show that was called Rain that I got into, and I was watching it forever. And I think I was watching it on Netflix, and my wife was watching it at the same time. It was one of those things where we were watching it at the same time, but then she always goes ahead and, because she'll wake up in the middle of the night and start watching stuff.
She watch cheats on you.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't even attempt to try to watch a show with the Mexican Queen anymore, because she just, every time, just goes ahead and watches whatever. She'd be like, oh, I'm 3 seasons ahead of you. I'm like, never mind.
I thought this was our thing, baby.
Right, it was our thing. I'm like, never, that's just something we don't bond on anymore.
It was your thing for like a week.
It was, yeah, and then I'm like, all right, I give up, yeah.
It's a great week.
Bond watching, that's just not even happening. And it was called Rain, and then it was kind of cool because it was about like the Queen of France and the King of France and all this kind of stuff, and but it was a little chicky at the same time, but I liked the history part of it.
That sounds a little boring.
And then after a while it got way too chicky, and I'm like going, what is this? And I realized the show originally aired like on the CW, and so it's like one of those like teen girl drama kind of like thing.
They got you.
And I'm like, I just gave up. I'm like, I'm not watching The Rain. What am I doing? But I can't tell you how many hours. I probably watched that thing for 14 hours.
If you want a British kind of show, you should watch The Royals with Elizabeth Hurley.
There's a bunch of them that's out. I think there's another one called The Crown that's on Netflix, and my wife's like, you got to watch that. A lot of stuff about the royal family.
Well, that's what's kind of cool with what's going on with TV, with Netflix and all the other stuff. People are watching series for the first time that are old. So
yeah, right.
It's almost like people are talking about old series new, like they're watching for the first time. It's kind of cool.
I got a question for you. I know you love Full House. Mags came to me because she watched Fuller House, and she's very intrigued. How do you go back and watch old episodes of Full House?
I think you can probably YouTube them. I also have all of the DVDs I can let you have.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's always on. I swear, Full House, just have her just flip through the channels. It's always on.
I'll take those Full House DVDs off your hands.
All right, they'll scratch, but...
Yeah, and I've said this for a while. We asked the question on our Facebook page today. Shows that you were into, but, if you had to tell a friend, be like, going, look, jump out of it. Like, it's some shows just aren't worth staying with. Like you said, True Blood is another one of those shows that you just, after a while, like, nah.
It got too silly.
True Blood, by season 3, I had to punt. I couldn't, they brought fairies into the mix.
Right about the time they all started shape-shifting, I was like, all right.
I could still hang with the shape-shifting. I like wolves and animals and all that. It was the fairies, and then I was out.
Yeah. Some of the other ones that people have put, someone said Quantico jumped the shark this season. I just deleted the 8 episodes on the DVR without even watching them.
Wow.
That sometimes will happen, yeah. I think I've kind of done that. I don't know the Empire got bad, but for some reason I didn't watch like the last 2 or 3 seasons or episodes yet of Empire from last season. I see it's getting ready to start back up again, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I don't know if anybody else has felt that way about Empire. If you just... I don't know. I was so into it there for a while. Now that's the other thing, too, about a show. I think sometimes it can be on too long.
Yeah, you can fizzle.
Where you're just like, okay.
Well, even Making a Murderer, I really was into it. I was buying into the hype.
Right.
And then by episode 4, I realized this is just one 10-hour documentary like I watch on AMC all the time.
Right.
Or on A&E.
I think that's it. I think that they need to start... we want everything smaller, more bite-sized. And I think they got to start realizing that when doing series. Hey, there's nothing wrong with doing one awesome season, or maybe 2. To me, it's almost like... a show has got to be phenomenal to do over 3 seasons.
Couldn't you argue you could have knocked out at least 3 episodes on Making a Murderer?
Absolutely. I didn't even watch the last 2. That was one that I was like, because the last 2 almost got to be the same. And I'm like, wait, I'm caught up with what's going on in the news. So what else could I be possibly missing? Somebody said, Kev, Tom said, I got you like on The Rain. There's another CW type soap opera show called The Magicians. I didn't realize. And you kind of like, there are some shows that trick dudes. That's what happens with Netflix. You don't realize it. You start watching it thinking it's like, oh, this is about like history and this and that. And you realize it's a CW chick soap opera. And you're like caught up in the middle of it.
2 thumbs up from Young Miss Magazine.
Yeah.
Another one I had a punt on too was Grey's Anatomy. It got way too ridiculous.
I think it made a resurgence though.
It did. People love that show.
People are back in it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I got something on my DVR that debuted last night on Bravo, a scripted series called Imposters. And it's about these people that live double lives. I love that. When somebody lives a double life, and it just looks really juicy.
Yeah. Somebody said, and I kind of agree with this, I did this too. I had to ditch on Dexter. After the 3rd season, it just got old. I think I went through the 5th, and it was good. And there was a place where it ended well. There was a season where I'm like, I like this ending.
But then they kept pushing it.
And they kept pushing it. And then my wife went on and watched the last like 2 or 3 seasons. And she told me what happened. I'm like, and she's like, eh. And I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't watch those last 2 or 3 seasons. Like there with Dexter, I think it's like, for me, like it's like season 4 or 5, something like that. Like there's no reason. I think it went like 8.
So the same thing happened with The Office. When Steve Carell left, that show, it went tanked, baby.
Yeah, that's kind of it. As they start doing, and that needs to happen because they do like the reviews on shows where it's like 3, 4, 5 stars, and that does affect which ones now because there's so much to watch. But I'd like to see that review too, saying like 80% of the people recommend only watching past this episode or past this season if you watch it.
Well, be careful on that Netflix rating because I believe that's not even a rating on whether people like that movie or not. I think it has something to do with your own viewing habits.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so whether I would like it?
Yeah, I don't think those stars...
But is it accurate? I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure. I haven't done enough watching yet to see, okay, if that's a 4 or 5 star, I really like it and I agree, or it's 4 or 5 star and I thought it was garbage.
Look, I'm not even accurate, so don't trust anything I say.
Okay. All right. Well, you want to sound off on TV shows that you gave up with? Would you start watching? It wasn't even worth finishing. And is there a show that you stuck with that you wish you hadn't? Sometimes that's the worst, is the regret being like, I just wasted 20 hours. Why?
I did that with the Babysitter's Club. I'm like, oh, gosh, it's 4 seasons. I'm like, I wasted time.
Yeah, go to the KVJ show Facebook page. This is kind of like a bloodline type story. Somebody sent me the headline, nearly 4,000 pounds of marijuana camouflaged with key limes. Somebody made balls of marijuana look like they were key limes. Yeah, how about that? Coming up here in a couple minutes, some very interesting, weird celebrity eating habits. There's a video that's got like 45,000 views on it. Scott Foley, he's from one show that I'm still sticking with, and it's better than ever this season, Scandal.
Okay.
He revealed that his family always puts peanut butter on scrambled eggs.
Really?
I can see that. I can salt and sweet. Yeah, that could work. Although eggs are kind of gross.
Scrambled eggs with, and he had like the creamy, I think it was the Skippy peanut butter on top of them.
Okay.
So do you have your own weird combo? We'll be talking about that and let you know what weird thing Channing Tatum likes. Jaybird, you might like him a lot better after this, and maybe you'll eventually pronounce his name correctly. We'll find it.
He would let him rub it on his body and lick it off.
Yeah, I'll give you that coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Get ready for serious savings during the President's Day event. Schumacher in North Palm Beach, West Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. A couple of incidents for you to be aware of so far on your Wednesday morning commute. In Boca Raton, we have an accident on I-95 southbound. That's just before Glades Road. And out west, an overturned vehicle causing delays in Clewiston. That's on Highway 27 at Malaluca Loop. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
New year, new you. New AC? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom and save up to $1,500 on a new Carrier air conditioning system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Royal Caribbean's 5-day WOW sale is back. For a limited time, get 60% off your second guest and up to $200 to spend at sea when you book adventures sailing from Miami and Fort Lauderdale. This opportunity to come seek the Royal Caribbean starts at just $6.99. But hurry, this offer ends Saturday. So call 1-800-ROYAL-CARIBBEAN or your travel agent today. Offer applies to select sailings. Savings vary by sailing. Prices per person, double occupancy, and subject to availability. Taxes and fees additional. Restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Today on the Dreamers podcast, did you know that things you think about during the day can influence your dreams at night?
Egg white grill breakfast sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Wait, what are you doing, Steve?
Just whispering egg white grill. What are you doing?
I'm talking about how subtle cues during the day can become dreams at night.
Dream about the egg white grill.
It's almost like you want people to dream about the egg white grill.
Why would I want our listeners to dream of hot chicken, cheese, and egg whites on a toasted English muffin at Chick-fil-A?
Well, that egg white grill does sound pretty dreamy.
Available till 10:30.
Yeah, you know what? I've been eating right. I've been going to the gym. I've been doing everything I possibly can, but I'm getting ready to seriously attack my fat. One other thing I've been doing here is I've been going to Wellington Anti-Aging and using this thing called Sculpt Sure. And sure enough, I'm starting to see results. I've been in for 2 sessions. What it is non-surgical lipo. I never did liposuction because I didn't like the effects of it. The seeping, the bandages, the bruising, the soreness, the pain, how invasive it was to start with. Now, this Sculpt Sure is non-invasive. It lasts 25 minutes. It's non-surgical. It doesn't hurt. There's no pain. There's no anguish. There's no downtime with it either. And just like liposuction, your fat cells will be gone forever. Every single session removes about 25% of fat in that area. And you can keep going back time and time again, each time removing 25% more of the fat that's still left in that area. So if you've got problem with your belly fat and your love handles just like I do, you want to check into the Sculpt Sure because it is amazingly affordable. I also go to Wellington Anti-Aging for my hormone replacement therapy, and they got something else called the strawberry laser that you can use all over your body, and you can find it all online today at wellingtonantiaging.com. That's wellingtonantiaging.com.
Tonight is your daughter's high school talent show. She's been practicing every day for weeks. You're so proud of her. But her nose is trying to turn her performance into a duet. Yep, she's got a grade A case of the sniffles. Your kids aren't at their best when they're sick. Luckily, at MedExpress Urgent Care, you can walk in and get them the care they need without an appointment. 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. which means you've got time before the show to give the sniffles the hook.
100% Med Express is open 8 to 8 every day. Our full medical team will help you part ways with that cough, virus, or flu. Just walk into one of our warm, welcoming centers to get the care you need. No appointment necessary. Med Express Urgent Care.
The Club Store Outlet, a gem of a store just opened in Palm Beach Gardens. Celebrate the grand opening Saturday, February 11th from 10 to noon with prizes, great discounts, and your chance to win a real gem, a $500 diamond. Club Store Outlet, located in the Promenade Plaza Shopping Center on A1A between North Lake and PGA Boulevard.
True prices, true service, true selection. Well, it's all true for you at Brayman Honda of Palm Beach County. What you see is what you get. A true commitment to your total satisfaction. They've got nothing to hide. Over 11 acres of Hondas with true savings, true zero leasing, zero down, zero security deposit, and zero due at signing. You could drive off in a new Honda from just $199 a month with nothing due at signing. That's a bottom line deal. Mike Rodriguez is the GM over there, and we love him. He did our deal last year. We got not one but two new Hondas in the driveway. He and his team just want to make sure that you're driving off the lot with a smile on your face. So they give you those true prices, true service, true selection. It's true for you. That's the bottom line deal right now at 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can also shop online at BraymanHondaPB.com. Now, this deal for $199 a month is on a 36-month program on a 2016 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in that Brayman Honda vehicle with zero down. It's going on now. Get to Brayman Honda today.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Lift.
This Valentine's Day, show that special someone you appreciate everything they do with a gift from Massage Envy. Get a free $25 promo card when you buy $100 in gift cards, or a free $50 promo card when you buy $150 in gift cards. Because that brand new couch
Wait, stop.
didn't move itself into your living room. Massage Envy. Limited time offer. See locations for restrictions and details. Promotional card expires May 31st, 2017.
Sam's Club members get incredible savings every time you shop, like $1 off car oranges and emergency variety packs $3 off. Or enjoy Fiji water at $4 off a case. Find these and other instant savings in club or at samsclub.com today.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
You got any weird food combinations that you're all into? Scott Foley from the show Scandal, he put up an Instagram video feeding his kids and he himself eating scrambled eggs with peanut butter on top.
That sounds gross.
Yeah, it does sound gross, but I'm one of those people like I'm not gonna knock it till I try it. I would check it out just to see just how bad it might be. Maybe it's not that bad at all. I don't know.
Ugh.
Channing Tatum, Jaybird's boy, he says his favorite sandwich is peanut butter, grape jelly, and Cheetos on white bread. Any chance that could work? I think that actually might.
Hold on, he can't answer you. He's shoveling food in his mouth that he just got out of the snack machine.
Oh, yeah? What you eating over there? Boy, just talking about this food got you going, huh?
It did. Oh, man.
He went and molested the snack machine during commercial.
I didn't sleep well last night. I think I'm on my cycle. I'm got the munchies right now.
Yeah, we're on our cycle.
I knew it. That's why I asked her yesterday. I have a theory that all three of us are on the same cycle.
I feel great. I'm not on anything.
Why are you so defensive?
He just doesn't want to be on our cycle. Guess what? You're on our cycle.
What are you eating?
Just healthy. It was I got a healthy snack.
Healthy donut.
No, it was one of those peanut butter granola. It's a healthier, lighter side.
Coated in chocolate and peanut butter.
Any chance that peanut butter, grape jelly, and Cheetos on white bread is good?
Yes, I do think that.
I could totally see Jaybird eating
Yep.
that.
And what you want to do, too, is take the Cheeto dust and kind of rub it on the white bread. Good for decor, and it's good just as a garnish.
Okay.
Decor?
Interesting.
Isn't that the word for...
No.
No. What's the word for food? Look at the decor of the sandwich. All right.
What about this? Chrissy Teigen mixes her cereals.
Ooh. Now, I would do that.
That's hot.
Yeah. For example, she recommends Cap'n Crunch mixed with Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's going to totally work.
Yeah.
And I think everyone does that, don't you?
I'd never done that
I
before.
never have. And, when I saw that kind of like, to me, that was almost like a big old mind. I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. That's right. Imagine mixing cereals.
I honestly think I did that last weekend. Captain Crunch, and I believe it was with Fruity Pebbles because they're the only two cereals I have.
Yeah.
I think I'm accidentally topical.
I think Chrissy Teigen's copying you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it's kind of blew my mind. This is what I want to see. Just do a quick survey. If anybody else is doing this, which I am not.
What should you put together?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is the best cereal combos? A little breakfast conversation. Call or text 877-979-WRMF.
You know just what to say. Things that scare me, I should just walk away. But I can't move my feet. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Oh. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Know just how to make my heart beat faster. Emotional earthquake. Bring on disaster. You hit me head on, got me weak in my knees. Yeah, something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Yeah, so much younger yesterday. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Yeah, I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Na da 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 da. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we'll get into it. It looks like Rosie O'Donnell wants to fire up her feud with Donald Trump again. It's been kind of quiet. Too quiet. So we'll tell you what she's going to be doing here in the next few weeks that are going to fire that thing up again. Coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Chrissy Teigen, cereal pro. I never thought about this. Mixing your cereals for a whole new level in Mind Bomb. She recommends Cap'n Crunch and Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, well, what I usually do, I get the big old plastic bowls from Publix. And what will happen is you'll run out of one cereal, but you still got a ton of milk left. So you have to go to the reserves. And yeah, you can accidentally mix these babies together and you come up with like how they did the Cobb salad. It was an accident.
Yeah, I guess that's how it goes. Some of the recommendations that people were throwing out here to try. Rice Krispie Treat cereal and Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, it's a home run.
Rice Krispie treat cereal or Rice Krispie cereal?
Either
Rice
way.
Krispie treat cereal is what it says.
Either way, it's a
and
home
they
run.
sent a picture of there is a Rice Krispie treats cereal made by Kellogg's.
You didn't know that?
I didn't even know that.
Welcome to the dance. Yeah.
I bet you had to make your own Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, in the cereal. The only problem though is I just don't know, man. I don't know. The flakes kind of throw me off.
Why?
I'd rather put Rice Krispies with Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Rice Krispies, the regular Rice Krispie it's kind of bland. It's not very good. So you're really kind of putting a filler with a star.
I know, but I like the different textures. I think the Rice Krispies get soggy quicker than the Captain Crunch do. And so you'll have the soft surrounding the crunchy. That could be good.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Fruity Pebbles makes a great little garnish on French toast.
Okay. Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks.
Oh, home run.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
They're kind of cousins.
Okay. Somebody else said Life and Raisin Bran Crunch.
Yeah, if you want the weakest cereal combo.
If you want to poop for a couple of days straight.
That poop brand.
Cheerios and Fruit Loops, somebody says, is a good combination.
I can see that.
That's good minus the Cheerios.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. Honey Bunches of Oats and Frosted Flakes. Seems like Frosted Flakes is one of those ones that you probably could mix with a ton of stuff. Probably same thing with the Captain Crunch. It's
I
almost
never
like
liked the Frosted Flake, though. To me, it's just, I don't know.
She doesn't like ketchup and she doesn't like Frosted Flakes. Where did you find her at?
I know, right?
What about if you put Cinnamon Toast Crunch with Honey Nut Cheerios? That would be good.
I'm not mad at you.
Okay. All right. It's almost like you need one that is kind of like the star that drives the train. It's like you need the engine and the caboose. You got to have one that's not going to compete with, the overriding flavor.
Good cop, bad
balance.
cop.
You got to have a balance.
Yeah. Like if you took peanut butter Captain Crunch and you put it with Fruity Pebbles, is that going to work?
Oh, it'd be so
That's
good.
what Chrissy Teigen said. Or no, she said the regular Captain Crunch.
Yeah, she had the regular. That's what I'm saying. If
It's
you did a
good.
peanut butter, the regular works, but what if you did peanut butter and fruit now? Does that work or is
Yes.
that...
You do it on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You put peanut butter with fruit jelly.
Okay.
Maybe
it works.
could work.
Fruity Pebbles, Frosted Flakes. A lot of people go in that combo. Cocoa Puffs and peanut butter Captain Crunch. Now we're talking.
Oh, that's yummy.
That's if I had to go for anything. That's my number one. That's my all-star mix. Well, if you try anything this morning, mix it up. Let us know about it. You can call or text. It's 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, sounds like Rosie O'Donnell wants to fire up her feud with Trump. We'll tell you what she's got planned, possibly, that will, I'm sure, get him all upset and cause a war of words on Twitter. Before we get into that, though, David Hasselhoff is talking about the new Baywatch and being on the set of that movie. It looks really funny from the previews. Have you seen any of the previews?
Yeah, it does look pretty good.
Where Zac Efron rips off his breakaway pants and he's wearing that very sexy American flag Speedo.
That's the one they filmed a lot of it, like here in Deerfield Beach.
God bless America. Here's David Hasselhoff talking a little bit about the new Baywatch.
I'm not really free to completely talk about what I do in the movie, but I knew that if I got in the game, it's better to be in the game and hit it a single or maybe a double or maybe a triple. And I got in the game and they treated me with such respect and such honor and such cool friends, Dwayne and The Rock and Seth, and Zach. It was like, it was unexpected. And I think they were unexpected for me. They were nervous meeting me and I was nervous meeting them.
Okay.
Dwayne and The Rock. You know they're the same guy, right?
And I'm sure the Rock was very nervous meeting the Hoff.
Looks like Scottie Pippen and his estranged wife may be back together. You remember back in October, there was a series of fights at their house right here in Florida. Cops had to be called. There was all kinds of drama. I don't know what happened, but it sounds like they've patched it up. They were spotted in West Hollywood on a group date with Kourtney Kardashian and some other friends. They say his estranged wife is now flashing a huge new diamond ring, which she told people at the table was an early Valentine's Day gift. Wow.
Okay.
And finally, Rosie O'Donnell wants to throw her name into the ring to do impersonations on SNL. Now, I saw the side-by-side picture, and she does kind of look like Steve Bannon, who is
she does.
chief strategist.
Like Steve Bannon.
So she's like, look, I am available. If called, I will serve. Alec Baldwin as Trump. Melissa has Spicer. I would just need a few days to prepare. So if called, I'll be ready.
It's women playing all the roles of these men.
Well,
this could be funny.
Are they talking more for SNL?
They're talking about SNL, and now we're hearing rumors that SNL is talking about doing a weekly 30-minute version of Weekend Update because Weekend Update is doing so huge right now with all the politics.
Well, they usually do this. They've done this before, and I would argue Weekend Update is the weaker side of what they're doing. Their sketches is what's getting them the attention right now.
I think they would definitely include sketches with political impersonations if they did this Weekend Update weekly version in prime time. According to Variety magazine, Saturday Night Live is averaging 10.6 million viewers. That's up 22% from last year's numbers, and it's the show's strongest ratings in 22 years. People love all this political drama.
Yeah, that does help out.
It definitely helps. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Paws in the Park. It happens this Sunday, downtown West Palm Beach on the waterfront. We'll see you out there.
Alrighty, if you're looking for some stuff on TV tonight, got a couple options, including the premiere of this show called Legion, going to be on FX at 10 o'clock. If you like that kind of like sci-fi stuff, seems like it's kind of like from that vein. You also have got Match Game on tonight, Arrow and Blind Spot. In the 8 o'clock, you've got Star going to be going on, and the 100 at 9, and then Chicago PD is going to be on at 10 o'clock. Got some celebrities having a birthday today. Gotta say what up to Zoe. Miami Heat great. Still awesome member of the community. Doing Zoe's Summer Groove Fest. Alonzo Mourning is 47 years old today.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Zoe. Vince Neil.
Not so nice.
Yeah, turning 56 today.
He had a tough run on the Celebrity Apprentice this last season.
Yeah. Not working out for him there, huh?
Him and Boy George kind of butted heads a bunch of times.
Well, guess who's still there?
Yeah. Nick Nolte, remember him? One of the best celebrity mugshots of all time. He did. He's now 76.
amazing.
Yeah. Seth Green, if you remember him from the Austin Powers movies.
Oh, yeah.
He is turning 43, and Mary Steenburgen is 64. I always liked her. She's always just plays such a likable person, like in all of her roles in
That's
movies.
Ted Danson's wife.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Got a couple other birthdays here. Brittany wants to wish a happy birthday to her handsome little monster, Kai, who's turning 7.
Aw, happy birthday, Kai.
He's such a sweet and thoughtful boy, and he makes his father and I so proud every single day.
Aw.
There you go. Also, got to say what up and a happy little birthday to my nephew Tyler. That is coming from Aunt Jen. He's turning 16.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh, Aunt Jen always sends us all those amazing hats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Shake Shack.
She is awesome.
Does good stuff. Thank you very much. So there you go. Happy birthday. You got your own birthday. You'd like to get on the KVJ show. We'd be happy to give you the hookup. Just send us an email. It is mail@kvjshow.com. All right. Got one of those things. You got to get deep. I want you to think. Here. I want you to give me a really good answer.
Is this Mind Bomb trivia?
No, this is not Mind Bomb trivia, but I got to tell you, this question I think is going to blow your mind. So I'm going to give you a second to get yourself ready. I will give you the question, then I'm looking for the person with the best answer coming up here this morning on the KVJ show.
Right from the start, you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fixed them. Now you've been talking in your sleep, oh, things you never say to me. Oh, tell me that you've had enough of our love, Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. It's in
All right, gotta dig deep for this one. Okay, I know Jaybird's gonna love this. Question is, if you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would it be?
Ooh.
You can learn the answer to just one question about your future. What would it be? Is there an ultimate answer to this? Somebody can say, this is what everybody would want to know. It's kind of like almost like that little trick thing when you ask for somebody for 3 wishes, you just keep asking for 3 more wishes. You know, it's kind of like you've almost solved the puzzle there, and you always have to like say, okay, and you can't wish for 3 more wishes. Because they know that's kind of like the ultimate trick to it. Is there a trick? Is there an ultimate right answer for this? If you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would it be? Call or text 877-979-WRMF. We got our responses next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Get ready for serious savings during the President's Day event. Schumacher in North Palm Beach, West Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. A couple of incidents you'll be aware of so far this morning. We have an accident in Boca Raton on 95 southbound. That's just north of Glades Road. And out west in Clewiston, an overturned vehicle causing delays. That's on Highway 27 at Malaluka Loop. For those of you on the Treasure Coast, we also have an accident in Fort Pierce. That's at Kings Highway and Orange Avenue. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
New year, new you. New AC? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom and save up to $1,500 on a new Carrier air conditioning system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Flowers are nice and chocolates taste great, but why not give a gift that lasts a lifetime? This month, Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal is offering up to 70% off laser hair removal. That's right, get or give the gift of permanently smooth, sexy, prickle-free skin with laser hair removal from the pros at Body Details. They have locations throughout South Florida. Plus, they're the only company with a free lifetime guarantee. Nothing says I love you or I love me like laser hair removal from Body Details. So visit bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
Good news. You have an agent. Not a talent agent. I'm talking about a Geico agent. So if you need some personal one-on-one service and want to save money on car insurance, you have an agent in your area. Just remember, they're not talent agents, so no singing.
You know, I love the way they do things at the Boca Raton Regional Hospital. Brand new Christine E. Lynn Women's Health and Wellness Institute. They opened a little over a year ago, and it is gorgeous. On top of being gorgeous, it is amazing. It's a $22 million, 46,000 square foot facility with the best medicine has to offer when it comes to imaging, when it comes to technology. This is an impressive building. You've got to go in there and see what they're doing for women, by women, and not just about breast care, although I was just there 2 weeks ago. I had my mammogram, I had my ultrasound, everything looked fine. I love the fact that I got the results of my mammogram and my ultrasound right then and there the day of my procedures. I wasn't sent home to worry about anything and get my results a few days later or a week or more later. No, I got them right then and there, and if I would have needed additional procedures, they would have done them right then and there. This is how it should be done. A stunningly beautiful facility that does it right. Christine E. Lynn's Women's Health and Wellness Institute at Boca Raton Regional Hospital, a new touchstone for women's health.
Hello, welcome to Metro PCS. How can I help you?
Hi, so I heard you're giving free phones to everybody?
You heard right. Right now, everybody gets a free phone.
But really, come on. Everybody?
Yep, you and your friends, cousins, neighbors, roomies, buddies, besties, your frenemies, squad, mates, your bros, bras, your brother from another mother, your clique, crew, followers, your followers' followers.
Okay, but what about Joey, my girl's brother? He's already with Metro PCS.
Yeah, Joey qualifies. This great deal is for existing customers, new customers, people named Willie, girls with bangs, dog lovers.
Yes, got it. It's for everyone. That's awesome.
Everyone gets a free phone at Metro PCS. Come choose your free select smartphone from top brands like Samsung and LG. Plus, right now, get over 30 gigabytes of free bonus 4G LTE data a year on select plans. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out. Tax and upgrade fees not included. Phones free after instant and mail-in rebates. Excludes numbers on T-Mobile network. See stores for details and terms and conditions.
Expand your horizons in nautical miles with Celebrity Cruises Sail Beyond event. For a limited time, everyone in your stateroom enjoys free drinks and Wi-Fi and saves up to $150 on award-winning vacations in Alaska and Europe. Celebrity Cruises, rated best premium cruise line 9 years running. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent by February 28th. Offer applies to select sailings. Guest selects from beverage, Wi-Fi, or other offer amenities. Other restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Malta, and Ecuador.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Happy Weird Wednesday. Lou Back Road, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Deals galore, baby. Now is the time to talk to Howard. He's the general manager over there at Lou Back Road. Sit down with him because he's going to get you a great deal. Right now, what you want to do, you want to bring in your tax return and use that towards the Find New Road Sales event. That's going to help you, and it's going to save you some cash, baby. Now, when you go to Lou Back Road, sit down with Howard, talk to him about your finances. He's going to let you know what you can get. You're going to get a great deal on a car you can afford and that you love as well. Hit up their website. Their website is PompanoChevy.com. That's PompanoChevy.com. Now, they are located in Broward County. There was some confusion on that. Someone emailed me. When I say West Atlantic Boulevard, that is in Broward. That's 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach. Very easy to find right off I-95. They've got from family cars to SUVs to sporty Camaros and Corvettes, and they have had the most award-winning vehicle lineup the last 2 years running, so they just nail it. Lou Back Road, Pompano Beach Chevy, Mazda, not supposed to say Mazda, Lou Back Road, Pompano Beach Chevy. Go in there today and remember Bigfoot is real.
Addict, addicted. Sometimes people find themselves with labels they never intended. Allow Florida Center for Recovery, a trusted name in the field of addiction since 2002, help you or your loved ones get back on track. MyFloridaCenterForRecovery.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Hey, Sage Dental Wisdom Tooth here with some more sage advice. Bringing an engagement ring to a first date just in case is a terrible idea. Usually leads to everything from awkward throat clearing to restraining orders. As for dental advice, Sage Dental offers affordable, superior service at all of their convenient locations, with access to general dentists, periodontists, endodontists, orthodontists, pediatric dentists, and oral surgeons. Sage Dental, a smarter trip to the dentist. To schedule an appointment, call 1-866-SAGE-DENTAL.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Hallmark Signature.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking lots of fog for the morning drive on this Wednesday. Slow down. Also a few isolated showers, too. So cloudy skies through the morning with some fog and isolated showers. By midday, mostly sunny, and then reaching a high of about 84 this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear, some late night fog, low temperatures near 65. And Thursday, partly cloudy, the high 85.
Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate the person who has your heart. Celebrate with them the handcrafted dimension of a Hallmark signature card. Because there are no ordinary love stories, these are no ordinary cards. Find Hallmark Signature in the card aisle, wherever Hallmark cards are sold.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you've got somebody that is romantically challenged, we've got something for you. This is a great fail-safe Valentine's Day getaway to the PJ National Resort and Spa. 2 nights. You also get gift cards for the PJ National Spa and breakfast for 2. So, I mean, you can't blow that. All you have to do is just show up. All we need to hear is your biggest Valentine's Day fail. Send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Now, you can nominate him or her, or you can nominate yourself. Either way, tell us the story right now. Mail@kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, is there an absolute right answer to this question? You only get to answer it once, so don't blow it.
Oh, that's what I do, though. That's my thing.
He blows it big time.
If you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would it be? If you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would it be? And is there one absolute right answer to this, saying you absolutely would need to know this? You could, if you're younger, maybe it's who you get married to. Maybe it's when you die.
Yeah, I thought about this long and hard.
What is your answer, Virginia?
For me, I'm a planner. For me, I want to make sure I have all my loose ends tied up and taken care of before I pass away. I want to know the day I die. I don't want to know how. I just want to know the day so I can have everything taken care of and say all my things I need to say to the people that I love. I don't want it to be one of those surprise things that just comes out of nowhere and I get hit by a bus.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people, I think the majority answer, number one, would be people want to know when am I going to die? Michelle is on here from Boca. Michelle, that's your answer?
That is my answer.
And why would that be? Why do you think that's your number one?
You could go crazy. You could skydive. You could be a risk taker. You could, if you knew for sure that you were going to do something and it was dangerous or exciting and you weren't going to get hurt and it wasn't going to be the end for you, you're good to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Do all you want now. Don't worry. Skydiving's not going to take you out. You're not going to be a lawn dart.
That's true. You live your life a different way when you're like, I'm all good for now.
I like it.
Yeah, it's happened on a show that I'm watching. The person, they think they know when they're going to die, and so everything else, they know the day and the time, so they're just living like all cavalier, saying, I know this isn't going to take me out.
Question, because I kind of sometimes feel like I might get murdered. Can you... If you can see the way you're going to die, are you able to stop the murder from happening, or you just find out that you're going to get murdered and that's just the way?
You can't change the future. You just know the future.
Oh, I don't know, man. You know you're going to get murdered and you can't do anything about it?
But you don't know. Maybe you're not. I mean, you asked the question. There's a couple answers. You could live a long life and you see yourself just, going out like my dog Chewy. Or, there could be some kind of like horrific end. And then that might affect you. And that's why that's a dangerous question to ask. Because if you got the great answer, you're like, oh, I've got a great long life and I'm going to live it to the fullest. But if you find out that you're going to have a violent death that you can't change in 6 weeks, what the heck are you going to do?
You better say your goodbyes and do everything that you want to do.
It might be so in your head that every single day, what do you...
No,
I mean, I
you
don't...
tell your family, you tell your friends, you're like, look, I got this information. I know that on March 30th, it's lights out, baby.
I hate it. I don't like it. I don't do well with the time clock. If I know that there's going to be an end time clock, that's why I chose baseball over basketball. It's longer. You don't know what's going to happen. I would say you don't...
I don't see you doing well in the basketball court anyway.
I can beat you one-on-one. We can do that challenge if you want.
Oh, that's a bragging right.
I'm a girl.
Are you?
If you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would it be? Chris is on here from Port St. Lucie. What's your question, Chris?
Basically, it's am I going to be at where I am today? Like when people have horrible jobs or basically the same routine and they never change it, is it, you guys, am I going to be stuck where I am today when I'm basically...
Yeah, I mean, sometimes a fate worse than death for people is just kind of like being stuck in a rut and in this life that it's just the same thing over and over every single day, and there's no...
You're not happy.
They don't feel like there's any real existence. There's no real thrill. There's no real challenge. It's like so many people are caught in that because we're working so hard just to pay our bills that we feel like I haven't had a vacation in 10 years. I'm just every single day is the exact same thing. Is this going to be my future 10 years from now?
Could you ask this question?
Mm-hmm.
In my lifetime, will I ever... know or get definitive proof that aliens are real? Well, would you...
You can ask that, but that's your one question. Let's say I say...
Why don't you just ask, are aliens real?
Yeah, are aliens real? Well, let me...
You've already used your question, and the answer is no.
If you ask, will I get proof if aliens are real? And they go, nope, you won't get proof. You're done.
Well, I thought...
That's it. And then there's your one question. You blew
So
it.
instead, rephrase it and just ask, are aliens real?
Yeah, but I thought, Kevin...
But you can learn the answer to one question about your future.
That's why I phrased it that way. Well, I find out definitive proof if there's aliens.
No, you will not. Now you're out of questions.
No, come back, Jeannie. Come back.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. This is a pretty good question, too, from Susie in West Palm Beach. You have got this one question. What do you want to know the answer to?
For me, there's only one that really matters. And that is, how can I live my life in the best way possible to make God proud?
Mm-hmm. Are you doing everything that you should be doing on a daily basis? Or are you
ask every
being,
day.
is God sitting up there and being like going, oh man,
I think-
Susie's blowing it again.
Susie, I think we know. I think we know the answer. Every single day, you know if you've done right or if you've done wrong. At least I do. It's real obvious.
But maybe some people want to know, for instance, like God has a plan for you and you're just not living out the plan. Like God really, you could be doing a lot more. You have a lot more potential and you're settling for your second self.
Yeah.
You're not pushing yourself to the ultimate that you could be. And God's like, come on, get up, get going. Like, I have created you to be a lot bigger and to do all these things. And you're just sitting on your butt doing nothing.
You're supposed to be the best xylophone player ever, and you're
Right.
not even going down that
But
path.
you know if you're sitting on your butt. I mean, that's when you have to like look at. I mean, I wouldn't blow my question on that. You got to
But
look
maybe
at
you're
yourself.
not. Let's say, for instance, Bill Gates got into making ice cream instead, and he's just got one ice cream shop, and he's like going, man, did I do the right thing? You know, I like computers and I liked ice cream, but I chose ice cream. Did I choose right? You know, Bill Gates, imagine a guy like that if he would have chosen differently if he had two interests.
He would have made some great ice cream.
Disagree. That man knows money. He does not know ice cream.
Jen has got a question here. The ultimate, if you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would it be for you, Jen?
Am I going to be truly happy?
A lot of people, that's the number one thing that people want. And I assume you're in a place right now where you're not sure if you're happy. Is that right?
You know, I mean, I have a great marriage. I have a great job. But, you know, there's things that I could change. Like, am I ever going to achieve that level, like where I'm financially secure, I'm happily married, I'm a grandmother, you know, everything just kind of comes together.
Yeah. I think that so many people have that exact same question like you do. And I think, honestly, the only answer with that and the lesson to be learned is to learn to be content with what you have and where you are and saying, I don't need those things down the road to make my happiness. I make my own happiness right now.
How about this?
You can only control what you can control. But if there are things to make yourself happy that you can control, you can change the way you're living, I think.
How about this one? Would this qualify, or am I cheating the game again? Where did my mom go when she died? Could I ask
Ooh,
that?
That's a great one.
Well, it is you learn the answer to one question about your future.
It's
What
sort
would
of.
it be? I'm not sure that falls into the...
Well, you could argue that answer would shape my thoughts in the future.
What about where am I going to go when I die?
That's good, Virginia.
Yeah, that might be the ultimate question.
Where do I go when I die?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What is the first 5 minutes after my death going to be like for me?
And will I still see Kevin in Virginia? And
It's your future.
Can we still do a show in heaven? Or is that hell? I don't
When
know.
I'm in the dirt, can we do a dirt?
I don't know. If we're doing a show, I don't know if we're in hell or if we're in heaven.
Great questions. Well, somebody actually wanted to hear this. They said, hey, for the sequel game, will you guys come up with the sequel idea for the movie The Goonies? The Goonies was a big movie, especially if you grew up in the 80s, that was about these kids on a quest to find a pirate's treasure. And I mean, it's just the ultimate thing that kids want. And the ship at the end, you know, there's a great conclusion to it, but it left itself wide open for a sequel. So if we had to come up with a premise for a sequel, we are going to be the people pitching the idea, and you listening are going to be the person who is in the boardroom deciding whose idea gets the green light. All right, you guys got your sequel ready to go?
We do. Yeah.
We'll find out who's got the best one coming up next.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind, so she tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. 'Cause cover girls don't cry after the face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change.
All right, the sequel game is coming up with sequels for movies that maybe should have had them. And a lot of people who've seen the movie The Goonies were like, there should have just been much more. It was such a great movie. Because when you're a kid, you love bonding, hang out with your friends, going on an adventure, and imagine an adventure where you go out and you find a real pirate ship.
Oh, there's so many times I went out in my backyard looking for treasure like the Goonies.
Oh,
I find
yeah.
a rock and go, look, I found the secret rock.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes. All right, so here's what it is. We're all right now in front of a big executive board in Hollywood, California. And they are looking to do a sequel to The Goonies. We each have an idea and a pitch. They're only going to give the green light, obviously, to one of our screenplay ideas. All right, who wants to lead this thing off today?
I do. I'm Virginia. I'll do it.
Virginia, let's hear your idea for the sequel to The Goonies. What would you do?
Okay, so if you remember at the end of Goonies, Chuck looks at Sloth and he says, "You've got a new life with me now." And so when Goonies picks up, 6 years later, it's Goonies Part 2, and Chuck and Sloth have just finished Chuck's first year of college.
Who's Chuck, by the way?
But it's the little
Chunk.
kid. Chunk.
Big
Sorry.
fan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chunk.
I'd like to apologize to everyone listening right now. Someone
Yeah.
just blew it.
You know what? My voice dictation put Chuck. I'm sorry.
Don't blame
It's
that.
Chunk.
No.
Yeah.
I knew it was Chunk.
Yeah, tell it to the movie board, Virginia, who just
Damn it.
walked out.
Or Virginia. We can do that to your name,
Yeah.
too. We can change it.
All right, Chunk. Chunk and Sloth just finished their first year of college, and then it's Christmas time. So all the kids from the Goonies come back to their hometown.
Yeah.
And they all kind of have like a quasi reunion with all of them there together.
Okay.
They're happy, they're having fun, until they see a report on the news that the Fratellis have escaped from federal prison.
Oh, no.
And they're now 150 years old.
All right.
The mom is 110. No.
Yeah.
The Fratellis want revenge, and they want Sloth back, and they want to take the kids and kidnap them and put them into the slave trade. So then the movie takes a turn kind of like Taken.
Now, are we recasting with new kids?
Yes.
Because they're, okay,
New kids. Yeah,
Okay.
new kids.
This thing is tanking. I mean, half the people in the boardroom just left.
Who's going to play Chuck?
Damn it, it's Chunk.
You've already been kicked out of the boardroom. You can't even finish your pitch. Get out. We don't want your script.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'm done.
The room turned on.
Well. Kevin's killing the bit anyway.
This will be our last time we do this bit.
Okay, here's my idea for the sequel to The Goonies. Now, the sequel is going to start with One-Eyed Willie's ship sailing off. It's going to pick up exactly where the last one left off. Eyewitnesses are running along the shore. They're looking out as they see One-Eyed Willie's ship sail out over the horizon and disappear. The ship is never seen again. 30 years later, the story of the ship sailing off is now just an urban legend. A lot of people don't even believe that it ever happened, even though lots of people saw it. But Mikey, he knows the truth, and he's not given up the search. He has now spent his entire life trying to find One-Eye Willie's ship again. He has no family, no stable job, and he's close to being a broken man. And on the day that he gets a foreclosure notice on his home, he also gets an amazing visit from an unexpected duo, the Fratelli brothers. Ma is gone, obviously.
Aww.
They, too, have been searching for the ship all this time. And they tell Mikey that they know where the ship is. They just need his help to reach it. So Mikey turns to his friend Chunk, who is now actually a rich and famous fitness guru. He's made millions of dollars. He opened up this booming business, and he did it with Sloth, who also is right now super ripped. So with Mikey's money and the help of the rest of the gang, they reunite to once again find the treasure of One-Eye Willie. But unfortunately, the Fratellis double-cross the gang. The movie then turns into a race between Mikey and his friends to see if they can get to the lost ship before the Fratelli brothers. That is my pitch for the Goonies sequel.
Weak!
It's okay.
All right.
It's kind of predictable.
Very predictable.
Of course they go looking for the ship.
The Fratellis are you're using the
All right,
Fratellis too
Jaber,
much.
what is your pitch? If we had to do a sequel to the movie The Goonies, what happens?
It's modern day, and you realize the government seized all of the treasures. They never got it. They never were able to own it. They are all down and out, struggling with life. But that does not take away the fact that these are awesome treasure hunters. These are great. So people know they get the reputation of being treasure hunters. They're still in the slums. They're poor. Someone knocks on the door to Mikey and says, we've got some information. My boss, he keeps talking about his boss. My boss has got information where there's some more buried treasure, and I need the most talented of people to help me find this treasure. So he does. Mikey gets the whole gang back together. They go through a series of adventures. Sloth, everyone's involved, and they finally get the treasure. They deliver it to the boss. Here's the twist ending. Guess who the boss is?
Who?
Indiana Jones, baby. Boom! M. Night Shyamalan, ya. Pew! Twist ending. It's Indiana Jones because he's a searcher.
So are you dealing with the time that it's 30 years later?
It's modern day.
And there's still just been kind of like
Dr. Jones he's old.
Yeah.
But he still he loves the fact that there's treasure hunters out there. He wants that. Whatever. Chuck is a fitness guru.
Chuck. Who's Chuck?
Yeah, both blew it.
Who's Chuck?
Exactly.
All right, you're the executive board. Only one of these plots gets the green light for the sequel to Goonies. Which one is it? 877-979-WRMF. Let us know now.
Your picture perfect blue, sunbathing on the moon, stars shining as your bones illuminate. First kiss just like a drug, under your influence. You take me over, you're the magic in my veins. This must be love. Boom, sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on. Boom, you make me feel good. Come on to me now. Boom, sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on. Boom, you make me feel good. Come on to me now.
All right, well, you guys, for some reason, wanted to hear it. Our ideas for a sequel to the movie The Goonies. We didn't get all of Virginia. Just kind of fell apart. Jaybird thinks that the Goonie clan, they become treasure hunters, and they're going on. And I think that they are once again looking for One-Eye Willie's ship, and they're going against the Fratellis in doing so.
Kind of leaving out a big detail of mine. They're doing it for Dr. Indiana Jones, who's old and feeble and can't do it himself.
Yeah, but you watch the whole movie just for that one twist at the end. How's the whole movie getting up to there?
Oh my gosh, through the adventures.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, who had the best?
Well, I think we know who had the worst.
I didn't start strong. The finish was worse.
Cody is on here from Okeechobee, 877-979-WRMF. Whose plot do you get the green light to, Cody?
Well, none of them were that good. But I got to go with Kevin because, Jason, I'm not sure if you remember, but Indiana Jones takes place in the 30s and in the 40s, so he would be long dead by now.
No, he's really
he's
got
a major plot.
He's got great genes. He's
Yeah.
really
He's 104.
he knows how to age.
Somebody said they should actually replace Chunk with Chuck Norris, that is. Somebody likes that idea, yeah.
Chunk Norris.
Okay, we're beefing up your script.
Well, the thing that would work in mine is if you've seen what Chunk now looks like, the kid is actually like Jack, the real
Is
actor.
he?
Yeah, he in real life is like really Jack.
They were actually in talks of doing a real Goonies sequel, and it kind of went away.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do it. Maybe because they had ideas like ours. Right now, as far as the text votes, I think that I am going to win, but a lot of people just absolutely hate this. Somebody said bits like this are going to get y'all fired again.
Really? It's that,
Somebody did ask for this, and this is the last time we'll do it. I promise.
it's that bad, huh?
I don't think maybe the idea is bad. Maybe it's just the ideas when we get them out. Caitlin is on here from Port St. Lucie. Caitlin, you got to vote for one of these. Which one do you think is the best for the idea for a sequel for the Goonies?
I would have to say Kevin.
What?
Okay. And why was that? Was it good, or was it just the best out of three bad ones?
It was the best out of 3 bad ones, but definitely the whole idea of Indiana Jones kind of really ruined it. The Goonies was pretty good, and Indiana Jones just kind of didn't match it.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Mixed feelings on that.
I think we know it. The bit and my ideas suck. Let's move along.
But Carol Ann from Miami likes it. You love the Indiana Jones twist, Carol Ann?
Yes, I did.
There you go. You
got-
sold one ticket.
You got one fan,
And I'll
Jay
take
Bird.
it. I will take that one fan. I love it.
Coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show, we've got sudden death is going to be a little bit later today at about 8:10. We're going to get on that, but it is going to be a very uncomfortable, weird 50 Shades of Grey.
Ooh.
Kind of like a challenge we're going to be doing at about 8:10. That is going to be coming up here today on the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Get ready for serious savings during the President's Day event. Schumacher in North Palm Beach, West Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. We're dealing with a couple of slowdowns so far on your Wednesday morning commute in Palm Beach County. We have an accident I-95 southbound that's at 45th Street. And for those of you out west in Clewiston, we have an overturned vehicle causing delays that's at Highway 27 and Malaluka Loop. On the Treasure Coast, a couple of accidents as well. In Vero Beach, we have one at Fellsmere's Road and 104th Avenue, and an accident now in Fort Pierce that's on Kings Highway and Orange Avenue. A very foggy morning out there, so make sure you exercise caution on your way to work this morning. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
New year, new you. New AC? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom and save up to $1,500 on a new Carrier air conditioning system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Do you know what's going on right now? Mattress Firm's President's Day sale, and nobody sells for less. Nobody. Save up to $500 store-wide on the best brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Serta, and so many more. You can save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. It's Tracy's St. George, and that's what I sleep on every single night and wake up ready to conquer the day. They also have queen sets as low as $179.99. And for a limited time, purchase select Tempur-Pedic, Beauty Rest, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid, or Serta Smart React mattress sets and get up to $300 in Mattress Firm bonus cash. Good towards free gifts like a free pillow, free mattress protector, and free mattress frame. And let me tell you, you don't know what you're missing if you don't have an adjustable base. With the touch of a button, I can prop myself up to read in bed, elevate those tired legs. They'll even help alleviate health problems such as sleep apnea, heartburn, acid reflux, and snoring. So don't wait another minute. The Mattress Firm President's Day sale is going on now. Mattress Firm, save money, sleep happy.
Real lives here at SeaWorld, with new adventures everywhere you look. The only place where you can come nose to nose with a dolphin. Where you fly through the skies on Mako, Orlando's tallest coaster, before challenging your hunger with a day of free dining. We are for real, and real is amazing. Visit right now and enjoy free all-day dining, a savings of $34.99. SeaWorld, real, amazing. Limited time offer.
You've seen him as the star of his own show on Comedy Central. He's a favorite on the roasts. Now you can see him live.
You know, they say you only roast the ones you love. So this is going to be short. Larry King is so old, he's actually one of the Jews that killed Christ.
Don't miss Anthony Jeselnik in a rare comedy club appearance live this Thursday through Saturday at the Palm Beach Improv. Hurry, he sold out last time. So get your tickets at palmbeachimprov.com today.
If you have a move coming up, you're going to be thanking me for this recommendation. Greek Moving and Storage, they are amazing. They move better than anybody else around. You know, 65% of their business is from referral. They are the most referred mover in our area. And they've got this program now called Greek Rewards, where if you refer the Greek team, you get cash. And the person that's moving gets a referral discount. They are amazing. Good Greek runs the show over there, but everybody is fantastic. I love the team. I love their full service program where they come in, they pack all your stuff for you, they move your stuff, then they unpack it all for you, and they take the boxes with them. That's what they did for me, and it just It changed my life. It changed the way I think about moving. I was actually smiling during my move. I've never smiled during a move before. GreekMoving.com, they are the best. Pick up your mobile phone and press *Greek and get ready for your best move ever.
We all want our kids to thrive, so when they struggle with anxiety or depression, it can be tough for everyone. NeuroCore Brain Performance Centers was a game changer for Claire and her mom. NeuroCore's proven drug-free program provided Claire with new hope and a desire to interact with her family and friends again. She's less stressed, more upbeat and positive, and enjoys going to school now. Change your child's life without medication. Call NeuroCore today at 844-4MY-BRAIN to find out. That's 844-4MY-BRAIN. Mention me, Tracy, and WRMF for a special rate.
Heart disease can be a frightening thing, but when it affects a child, the impact on the family can be devastating. That's why Nicholas Children's Heart Program supports families in a comprehensive manner. When babies are suspected of having a congenital heart defect, Nicholas Children's uses breakthrough technology. Our fetal echo program can accurately detect a baby's heart structure, rhythm, and functions even while in the womb. And if a heart problem is detected, Nicholas Children's provides care options, the specialist follow-up care, and coordinated support for your family throughout your child's journey until they transition into adulthood as healthy as they can be. Whether it's a complex case or simply the comfort of a second opinion from the highest-ranked pediatric cardiology and cardiovascular surgery program in South Florida. Call for more information today at 844-624-3278. Nicholas Children's Heart Program, for health, for life. Part of Miami Children's Health System.
Still struggling to lose that weight? You know, it's one thing to go on ahead and make the resolution. It's another thing to actually take the weight off. That's the tough part, really. So if you're struggling through it, you just don't know what to do, let me give you a little recommendation. Try out this Revitology Detox. It's a 14-day detox program. Just takes you 2 weeks. But I can tell you are going to definitely notice a difference. Now, what's different in Revitalize Detox is a couple things. One, they give you a sample menu, making it easy so you know exactly what to eat while you're doing this. They also give you drink mix packets, kind of like food supplements to help you along your way. And the biggest bonus in the Revitology Detox is the fact that they also come with these weekly B12 boosters that will keep your energy strong. You're still going to feel great. You're not going to feel like you're eating less calories, and you don't even have to on this detox. It's not about the calories. It's about eating the right food and getting rid of the toxins in your body, exposing the fat cells so that when you exercise and when you diet, you can lose the fat. So if you've been struggling for 1 month, you need to try something different. Try this, the Revitology Detox. You can get it online today, revitaliv.com. It's revitaliv.com.
Sip up happiness in Dunkin's baked treat flavored coffees and espressos. Chocolatey fudge brownie and creamy vanilla cupcake flavors taste like they're fresh from the oven. Happy sipping with Dunkin's bakery flavored coffees, lattes, and macchiatos. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Yeah, we all try to come up with a great idea for a sequel to the movie The Goonies, and it takes a little kid to do it. Somebody texted in and said, my son thinks the Goonies should merge with the Pirates of the Caribbean, and One-Eye Willie's crew comes to life, and the gang is older and trying to stop them from being pirates.
Oh, kid's a genius.
Yeah, it's a genius. Can you imagine that? And they got a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie is going to be coming out soon.
And you're with Disney, so you know it's not going to be awful.
One-Eye Willie's crew is going to come in, be a part of that.
Okay, well, that kid is the chosen one.
The kid's smarter than all of us.
All together. All right, well, we got something fun here today for the kids. It is time for another round of Weird Wednesday. Got some bizarre things that we're going to be putting out there today on the streets. If you see it, you just let us know what's going on and where you see it.
We are packed full of minions today.
We are, huh?
We got a full load.
All right, what are we ready to go with the first minion, Jaybird?
Oh, you guys ready? Oh, Virginia's texting.
So ready.
Oh,
I've never been more ready for anything.
As she's texting, she could give two poops about Weird Wednesday.
Sorry, I got a kid that's faking being sick again. Sorry, I'm texting with my faking pretend to be sick kid.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
All right, well, let's get into some goofy. Llama 1, repeat, Llama 1.
All right, there you go.
Release.
It is out there. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You see it. Give us a call here at the KVJ Show. We all do it. Whether we think we do or not, we do it. We all judge. We sit there, we look at people, we judge. I love people watching. One of my favorite things to do. And I like it because people are interesting. But if I probably was really honest with myself, a lot of what I'm doing, I'm sitting there, I'm looking, and I'm judging.
We're judging you right now.
Absolutely. Trust
All
me, I
morning.
know.
We've been doing it all morning.
I hear you. In South Florida, though, it's kind of interesting because you see different types of people and different combinations of people that you just don't see anywhere else. And I never really thought about this until Carrie Ann sent in this email, because a lot of times she gets judged and she gets put into this uncomfortable situation because things aren't exactly what they seem to be. But it's a South Florida stereotype that we often see. We see that older guy, hot younger girl. What do you often think?
I ain't saying she's a gold digger,
yep.
but
he's got money.
Carrie Ann, tell us how you keep getting grouped into this category and why it bothers you so much.
Oh, hey, you guys. So, my dad is a single dad, and I am a daddy's girl. Like, I hang out with him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the part that makes it weird is how many people think we are a couple. It's the weirdest thing. Like, he's my sugar daddy or something. And he does look young for his age. He's in his late 40s. And I'm not going to lie, like, he's a good-looking guy. But for me, it's so weird. And I guess, like, my dad, thinks it's a huge compliment, and he thinks it's hysterical, and he'll go along with it and, like, throw his arm around my shoulder and start calling me honey or baby. And like I said, like, he thinks it's a big joke and makes light of it. But for me, it's kind of insulting, like, somehow I would be grouped with these women who, look like I would be with some guy just because he has a lot of money.
Well, it's a gold digger, and so it's like, yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking. It's like, okay.
She took my money.
In a sense, it's probably a compliment saying, okay, she's attractive enough that she could get a guy that would spend all this, money on her because of her looks. But yeah, it does, in a sense, paint you in a category where if people are people watching, they're like going, oh, okay. It's probably not a lot going on upstairs.
But we
It's
ain't
all
saying
about-
she's a gold digger.
Yeah.
But she ain't messing with no broke.
Broke?
Very well done.
Might happen a couple more times.
Back to Carrie Ann's story here.
We are going to keep singing Kanye lyrics, just so you know.
So your dad loves it. He plays it up. You're not a big fan of this whole situation, but it's kind of like, what do you do? I mean, I don't think there's anything you can do.
Yeah, exactly. I guess my hopes was to find out if, anyone else out there does go through something like this, and kind of, I just don't know how to deal with it, or, like, if there's a way I can make it stop without not seeing my dad. Like, I still want to hang out with him.
I mean, other than wearing a shirt that says, he's not my sugar daddy, he's actually my daddy. I mean,
He's not my daddy, he's my daddy.
Yeah.
And you can't really get on the dad. It's not his fault, because for 18 years.
18 years.
Yeah, I don't know. This probably does happen a lot. When I've been out people watching, and my wife and I have seen that thing, be like going, oh, look at her and him. And it's like, oh, I wonder how much he makes, and da-da-da. And we're probably doing the same thing. And who knows? I've probably done that with a lot of other father-daughter combos that I thought were a couple, and they're absolutely not. It happens a good bit. I don't know. So what do you do? Is it just something you got to live with, that you're always like, people always think that whenever you're out with your dad and you're having lunch, you guys are a couple?
Well, her dad definitely is not a punk, because if you ain't no punk, holla, we want prenup.
All right, it's not even making sense anymore.
All right, I'm done.
That's it for a while.
I'm done. I don't think it ever made sense.
I think that you have to kind of remove yourself from caring about the opinions of others. And I know it's hard, because I have family members. It's not the same as what you're going through, but I have family members that are embarrassing to be seen out in public with. And you just have to go, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
My daddy's not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be happy that I have him here, because a lot of girls don't have their daddy anymore. Appreciate him. If people want to look at you and think you're a couple, that's their problem. That's on them, and you just got to hold your head high and know that he's your dad.
Yeah, just get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. All right, I'm done.
You said you were done last time.
I lied.
Yeah, I don't know that there's really anything that you can do about it, but misery does love company. So I'm just kind of curious, how often does this happen where if you are a girl and you're out with your dad, that people think you're a couple and you always get asked, like, oh, that's so nice. How long have you guys been together? Does that happen to a lot of people like Carrie Ann? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can call or text here at the KVJ Show.
And you got me like, girl, what you want from me? What you want from me? And try to buy your pretty heart, but the price too high. Baby, you got me like, oh, you love when I fall apart, so you can put me together and throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like, don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just stop loving me. Oh, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Could we burn something today? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it feels me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, yeah. And it keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. Baby, keep loving me, just love me, yeah. Just love me. All you need to do is love me, yeah. Got me like, ow. I'm tired of being played like a violin. What do I gotta do to get in? You're my heart, baby, like don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just stop loving me. And babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Could we burn something, babe? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it feels me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. It keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, it looks like Madonna lied to all of us. What did she say? We'll tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, Carrie Ann is a daddy's girl. Her dad's single, and they go out and hang out a lot together, but her dad is younger looking. He's in his late 40s, but a lot of times people mistake them for being a couple and not a father-daughter kind of thing. But the thing that kind of bothers Carrie Ann is her dad kind of like eats it up. He's flattered by it, so he'll play up like, oh yeah, like he is her boyfriend.
He'll milk it.
Put his arm around her, be like, oh yeah, come here, honey. And it makes her feel awkward, and she's like, oh my gosh, is anybody else dealing with this? What do you do? And it may just be one of those things in life that you just have to suck up and live with. Erica's got a little bit of a different twist on this. She's on here from Fort Lauderdale. You say people think that your son is your boyfriend.
That is correct. Good morning, WRMF family.
Good morning.
Hello.
And
Good morning. Yes, definitely. We always go out together, and he always wishes that we would wear a shirt either saying mother or son, because they would think him and I are a couple, and said, "Oh, bring your girlfriend or bring your wife along and have a seat."
And how do you? Obviously, I assume it's flattering for you, Erica, and you probably like it a lot more than your son does. Do you correct them, or you just kind of like, "Oh, wow, thank you"?
No, I of course I take the compliment, and he looks at it like, "Mom, how am I supposed to get any girls?" And they're looking at me right now, thinking that we're together. But he's okay with it, you know. We get it so much all the time that he just kind of brushes it off. Sometimes I might grab his arm and say, "Come on, honey, let's go."
Okay.
Yeah,
so it does happen a good bit.
I do notice that because that'll happen with my sister. Me and my sister will go out, and people will always assume you're just a couple. I'm like, that's my sister. No, I'm available. I'm single.
There's somebody that says it happens to me as well. The problem is my wife and I both have blonde hair and blue eyes, and so people often think we're brother and sister, and the looks we get when we start making out.
Oh,
that's the other way.
The other way. Ooh, okay.
That's pretty funny.
And Andy's got a different little twist on it here, too, from Del Rey. You've kind of got the opposite problem, Andy?
Yeah. When I met my husband, I was 20 years old, and he was 35. And whenever we would go out somewhere, everyone said, "Oh, is this your daughter?" And I always thought it was hilarious, and he never thought it was funny at all. And that went on for quite a while. Of course, this was 26 years ago, but I always got a big kick out of that.
Yeah.
And you guys are still together.
Yeah, we're still together. Oh, yeah.
Wow, 15-year difference. That's a big difference.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Good for you.
Yeah, so I guess it does happen a lot. Somebody said I took my dad on a cruise with my now ex-husband, and the photographers kept taking pictures of my dad and I, thinking that we were the couple instead of my husband and I. That's kind of twisted. So.
Dang it.
Yeah, it does happen. So you can always get through to us. Call or text 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Now, I know today is not typically the day, but I wanted to call out and point out somebody that was a hashtag Be Cool. And about this time yesterday, we'd received a call that somebody had stopped on I-95 right near the Lake Worth Water Tower. By 6th Avenue to rescue a kitten from a dividing wall there.
Wow.
And yeah, they're like, "Oh, I just wanted to point out, I saw what they were doing. I thought it was really awesome." Well, luckily somebody had heard it and let Chantel know. Chantel's the one who was rescuing the cat. And if you're listening this time yesterday, I want to let you know that the little kitten, it's adorable little cat, and it's at Peggy Adams. The cat had a few little scratches, including a pretty good one on his nose. But he's going to be fine.
Meow. Did they save her?
Oh, boy.
I won't do it anymore, I promise.
Hashtag Be Cool. So if you want to see the photo of the cat and there's a picture of it, how did it get up there? Because if you know of all the dividing walls that are on I-95 all the way throughout South Florida, it's like one of the highest. I mean, it's probably, it seems like it's maybe a good 6-7 feet up in the air.
Maybe she got up at like a lower point and then just crawled all that way, or...
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have.
It's so sweet, though, that she got saved.
Yeah, no, so it's a really good ending to what is a crazy story. So if you go to the KVJ Show Facebook page, you can see it right there. And if you ever see anything else like that, too, thank you, because it started with somebody calling and taking the time to point that out, that somebody was doing something really awesome. So you can call, text, you can email, you could even just put it up on your social media, hashtag Be Cool. We will find it.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, Madonna has lied to all of us. What did she say? She tricked us. I really didn't think that she was going to do this, but she did. We'll tell you coming up in a second what it was. Before we get into that, Anderson Cooper is talking about Donald Trump and CNN, and you know the whole thing where Trump called out CNN for being fake news.
Mm-hmm.
So what does Anderson Cooper think about Trump and CNN?
Yeah. Right, he calls CNN fake news.
Fake news.
Right, yeah.
But yet you get the feeling he's watching a lot of CNN.
Oh, no. He watches CNN all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not in dispute at all. And because he has texted about people I'm interviewing while I'm interviewing them. I mean, we would do that during the campaign. And then there's, it's on in his offices. Certainly at Trump Tower, it was on a lot. And I know, he watches more cable news than he watches me on CNN probably more than my mom watches me on CNN.
Probably right.
They asked Elton John what his thoughts were about the passing of George Michael. Just so sad, gone way before his time. Here's Elton John talking a little bit about George Michael and the respect he had.
Not only was he a good friend, but he was probably one of the most brilliant songwriters this country's ever produced, and certainly one of the best vocalists that we ever produced, and one of the best in the world. And I became friends with him very early on in Wham, and I remember sitting in the car just off of Hyde Park, listening to a cassette of Wake Me Up Before You Go-Go. And I said, George, that's the nearest record I've heard to a Motown record for years and years. And it was such a great record. And he and I became great friends.
That's sweet.
That was cool, and he's right, too. Oddly enough, I know he got a lot of credit, but I almost feel like George Michael was underrated. And the thing that's so sad to me about his life, he had so much more to give. I mean, there was so much more in the tank. I feel like he was really just starting to hit his groove.
That's just it. You wanted more music from him.
I
He
did.
was a genius, and you wanted to have him do more.
I didn't really become a George Michael fan, truly. I mean, I liked his stuff, but I became a passionate George Michael fan after Listen Without Prejudice, and he totally changed his style and what he was doing, and I'm like, he could have done that until he could have been Tony Bennett.
Oh, when I'm down and out, I love having a couple of vodkas and listening to Kissing
a Fool. Kissing a Fool might be one of
I
the
know.
best songs ever
It's amazing.
recorded.
It's one of those ones where it's almost like when you play it, you want to feel the heartache. You know what I mean? You want to feel the pain.
George Michael sing-along?
Oh.
Yeah. Not right now.
That was not a convincing yeah.
No, it was a question.
Yeah, no.
Aw.
I got too much going on over here. Come on.
Alright.
Give me a break.
Wake me up before no.
Yeah.
Before you no.
No.
And finally here, what did Madonna lie to us about? She denied that report that she was adopting more kids from Malawi, but she was in a Malawi court yesterday adopting 2 girls, 4-year-old twin girls whose mother died a week after she gave birth to them. These girls have been living in an orphanage for 2 years, and Madonna is, I guess, going through the process and officially adopting these 2 4-year-old twin girls. She already has a son who's 11 from Malawi and a daughter who's 11 also. So good for her. I love hearing things like this. And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Paws in the Park. It is a doggy festival and celebration this Sunday, downtown West Palm Beach on the waterfront. We'll see you there.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Ain't nobody got time for that.
One really cool little thing that I wanted to play here for you. This is audio from Julian Edelman. He was mic'd up during the Super Bowl. He's the one that made that miraculous catch in the fourth quarter. There were just so many things for the Patriots that had to go right. I mean, there was no margin for error where they were.
You know that one play that it could have been disastrous for the Patriots where Tom Brady, I think he got his arm hit and they had that little duck fart in the air, and then one of the Patriots players caught it. It could have easily been picked off by somebody else.
It's just a game of inches and circumstance and stuff like that. I mean, the Falcons at the end of the game were driving down, could have kicked that field goal, and then they got a sack and then a penalty right after, just took them out of. If they would have gotten that field goal, then forget about it. They'd have been up 11.
It was a domino effect. One thing kept on happening. You're watching it. You're like, how's this happen?
It's Tom Brady's magical powers.
Yeah, it seemed like a Rocky movie that when you're watching a Rocky movie, you're like, okay, this is not realistic. And you're almost like, okay, it's cool, but it's just so far-fetched.
You could argue they won that game in the fourth quarter. They scored all those points. I mean,
yeah, they did. It
the
was
last
all in
quarter.
The fourth quarter. It was all in the fourth quarter. And here's Julian Edelman. This is what it sounded like because this is a questionable catch at first. Like they're like going, did he really catch it? I mean, this was critical to the game and the win for the Patriots.
Shotgun snap to Brady. Stands in, throws down the middle for Edelman. Ball's tipped, and Julian diving for it.
I caught it!
Edelman has it. Did he make the catch?
He's got
he
it.
did!
You gotta be
at
kidding
the
me.
40.
I caught it. Crazy, I swear to... No way, look at that. Watch. On the ground. No.
Yeah, that was cool. He was arguing there with a Falcons player that was watching the Jumbotron, and Edelman's like, no, I really did catch it. I know, because I had my hands underneath it. And the Falcons player's like, no, you didn't.
Well, what do you expect the Falcons player to say? Okay, yeah, you did. Great catch.
Yeah. And I guess this is going to be our viral audio here today from a video that we have posted up on our YouTube channel and our Facebook. Now, this is a lot of fun here because what happens every single Tuesday morning is there is a sales meeting. Our whole sales department, they get together and
all the bosses,
all their lovely suits and dresses and everything else.
Yesterday was pretty awesome because corporate was in town.
Oh, we didn't know that.
We did not know that. That was an accident, actually.
There was someone from corporate in their big sales meeting.
Oh, and you could tell everybody in there was without a doubt trying to impress corporate.
Oh, we picked a great day to mess with them.
So you can go see the video, but here's some of the audio from it to set the scene for you. What we did here was they went into the conference room, big old conference table in there. It's all nice, pristine. We took producer Denny's smartphone and we downloaded some pornographic ringtones. And then we taped the phone up underneath the conference table.
It was actually my phone, and I forgot to turn the ringer down, and it went off in front of a bunch of people at the convenience store yesterday. And they're like, talk about feeling embarrassed. Oh, my gosh.
So is it right now ringing that way?
If you call my phone.
Can I call you?
Yeah, I mean,
I want to call you.
Yeah, so Jaybird had these pornographic ringtones on his phone. The phone is taped up underneath the conference table, and they're around there. We've got all these hidden cameras in there, and here they are getting ready to try to start their sales meeting when we start calling the phone to see just how long it takes for them to figure out exactly what's going on.
Virginia's calling me right now. That went off in the convenience store.
Kind of what you're listening for here in the background of this sales meeting.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good. Obviously, there's a lot going on. We have so many different initiatives. I'm going to hand each of you a card. Wait,
no, I'm a little slow on.
Can we stay away from Marty?
You can hear it.
I know this.
Oh my goodness.
What is that?
What can I win that? It's coming off your phone.
The thing that's great about this in the video is there is actually like one of the sales guys that you can tell by looking at it, he almost thinks it's coming out of his phone, which makes you wonder, what does he have in his phone?
There was no almost about it. He wasn't the only one. You have to watch the video. There's a few other guys. They kind of, on the sly, look down at the phone to make sure it's not theirs.
Everyone's kind of like looking around like, especially the guy's like, oh my gosh, is this my phone?
What was that?
Somebody forgot to close out their YouTube. Let me just tell you, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
There it goes again.
Wait a second, I have to figure out whose this is.
They're going around, they're checking everybody's phone in the room. She's going around going, is it your phone? Is it your phone? Like, what's going on? Where's this coming from?
So meanwhile, the meeting hasn't even started. They're trying to start the meeting, and the woman from corporate is just sitting there looking at all this. All of the salespeople are now up, looking under the table. They haven't quite figured out what's going on yet.
What do they do in South Florida?
It's coming from my not mine.
Somebody's playing it.
Oh my god, have we been hacked?
This is great. Is there a phone under the table?
Is this what you meant?
On the computer.
No, I don't know what this is.
No, that's coming from somewhere. They plan on something.
It's something. Is the computer on?
Is it the computer? Is there someone watching us via Skype?
Who's pumping in these noises? Where's this coming from?
Our boss, Elizabeth, at one point in the video, she goes, have we been hacked? She thought we got hacked. It was awesome.
Yeah, but it's an inside job.
Yeah, here we are at the sales meeting. There is a phone taped underneath the conference room table playing these pornographic ringtones, and the sales department can't figure out where it's coming from.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, anyway, this is not part of the shtick.
That was a fun game, Jeremy.
It's still going.
It's under a chair.
Oh, someone did that. Someone stole it.
Wait.
Oh, that's Peace Train is,
Yes.
Denny's.
Are we on the air?
Yeah, right? They've like hit a camera in here.
Hey, Peace Train. I want to introduce you to Lindy from corporate.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Well, hello.
Wendy from corporate. She had never met anybody.
Nice to meet you.
Well, there you go. And yes, there were cameras in there, and you can see the video that we put together. It is up on our YouTube channel. Go there and make sure you subscribe. It's also on our Facebook page.
It's actually a very easy prank for anybody to do. If you want to do it at work today, go for it.
You can so duplicate this one. I love the camera angles you guys got on that. That was nice.
Mm-hmm. So go check it out now.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Get ready for serious savings during the President's Day event. Schumacher in North Palm Beach, West Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. We got a couple of accidents for you to be aware of so far this morning in South Florida. Lake Worth on 10th Avenue north of Florida Mango Road. We have one. And the big trouble spot in Palm Beach County is Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound. That's at Church Street. 3 right lanes blocked there. As well as another accident in Boynton Beach. That's Jog Road north of Le Chalet Boulevard. For those of you out west, an overturned vehicle causing delays. That's in Clewiston on Highway 27 at Maualuca Loop. And down the Treasure Coast, heavy delays in Vero Beach. A 6-car accident blocking all but one lane eastbound Fellsmere Road at 104th Court. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
New year, new you. New AC? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom and save up to $1,500 on a new Carrier air conditioning system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Flowers are nice and chocolates taste great, but why not give a gift that lasts a lifetime? This month, Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal is offering up to 70% off laser hair removal. That's right, get or give the gift of permanently smooth, sexy, prickle-free skin with laser hair removal from the pros at Body Details. They have locations throughout South Florida. Plus, they're the only company with a free lifetime guarantee. Nothing says I love you or I love me like laser hair removal from Body Details. So visit bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
Morning happens once a day. There's only one chance to start the morning off right. For me, that means get out of bed, get in the ocean, catch some waves. And when I'm finished, I continue to make the most of my morning with McDonald's.
Enjoy your morning and try the new sweet and savory Chicken McGriddles for that chicken and waffle taste you love. Or try the mouth-watering new McChicken Biscuit. Each is just $1.49 and on the all-day breakfast menu. Prices and participation may vary for a limited time. McDonald's all-day breakfast menu varies by location.
Your morning routine has been so routine. Wake up and go to work. Well, change it up. Wake up and go to McDonald's for a delicious McCafe coffee. It's just $1. Wake up and win the day. Get any size coffee freshly brewed every 30 minutes for $1. Or delicious small mocha, latte, or hot chocolate for $2. Buy 5 McCafe beverages and get 1 free on our app. For a limited time, $1 any size hot coffee. Only valid for a la carte offers. McCafe Rewards is valid through 12/31/17 and participating U.S. McDonald's. Price and participation may vary.
When it comes to braces, there is only one place to go. My daughter is going to see Dr. Bradford, and she actually goes back next week to have her next round. She's had them off for a while, but now all of her grown-up teeth, all of her adult teeth have come in. And it is time for her to just straighten out everything, get the alignment perfect. Dr. Bradford is an expert when it comes to this stuff. He's been doing it now for over 20 years, and I love that he adds technology, amazing technology to his office. Digital scanners, accelerated orthodontics, state-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities, offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. Experience counts, results matter. I love the fact, too, that you can go onto his website and see real patient testimonials, see real before and after pictures of actual patients and problems and issues that Dr. Bradford has fixed. He has seen it all and fixed it all. Braces are amazing. The Invisalign is amazing. But what is really amazing is the expertise he brings to the table. He's been doing this now over 20 years. That's who you want doing your braces or doing your Invisalign. An expert when it comes to alignment and bite. Here's the number to call, 561-694-3006, or go online, orthobybradford.com.
A word of caution. Switching to Geico could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance. This could result in every Tom, Dick, and Harry trying to borrow money from you. So, switch to Geico. But be careful, especially with Harry. Borrowing money gives him amnesia.
Hey, this is Suits from the KVJ Show, a graduate of the Connecticut School of Broadcasting with 2 South Florida campuses in North Palm Beach and Miami. Connecticut School of Broadcasting has placed thousands of grads in all types of media careers, whether it be TV, video editing, producing, sports reporting, radio, corporate communications, or any of the hundreds of jobs that require media skills, and you want to get started right away. CSB is the proven alternative to a 2- or 4-year college. With CSB, you get the training you need in just months without decades of student debt. You'll learn by doing from South Florida media professionals, people who work in the industry every single day. Talk about making connections, right? Just bring your creative passion and your drive to succeed and get started. Check out the first day at CSB Video at GoCSB.com and schedule a studio tour at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting right here in North Palm Beach or in Miami. Call 1-800-TV-RADIO or visit GoCSB.com. Day or evening classes start in March, so find out more today. Visit GoCSB.com.
Let Three Forks Prime Steakhouse make it a Valentine's Day to remember. You'll love the Sweetheart menu. Dinner for 2 starting with the choice of the Three Forks salad or creamy lobster bisque. Savor a perfectly cooked filet mignon with lobster tail and with the chocolate lover's dessert. Available February 10th through the 14th. Three Forks Prime Steakhouse is in Palm Beach Gardens on PGA west of Military. Visit threeforks.com to view the menu and make your Valentine's reservation.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Since I was a kid, I have been going to Velocity Community Credit Union. In fact, my entire family has. We love them. You're going to love them too. Visit their website, velocitycommunity.org. That's velocitycommunity.org. 3 locations: Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter, Royal Palm Beach. Anyone can be a member if you live, work, worship, or attend school in Palm Beach County. Great rates on all types of loans, mortgages, auto loans. Trust me, I have had auto loans with Velocity Community Credit Union. They are amazing. Me and my family have been going to Velocity Community Credit Union, and you should give them a try too. Go in there today and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Did you know 9 out of 10 couples prefer a different mattress firmness? Why settle for that? Time for a Sleep Number bed. You like it firm and he's a softie? There's an adjustment for that. It's your Sleep Number setting. Your own personalized comfort, firmness, and support. For better sleep, expect more from your mattress. Don't miss the Ultimate Sleep Number event. Save 50% on the Ultimate Limited Edition bed. Hurry, and soon. Find us at one of our 12 stores in the South Florida area. For your local store and research information, visit sleepnumber.com. No better sleep with Sleep Number.
Double D's Ranch and Saloon.
This is my new country bar.
Bigger, better, bolder.
It's great atmosphere.
If you love country, Double D's is your new home for fun. Located on the north side of Southern Boulevard, just west of the Turnpike.
I love Double D's.
Well, I got my Bloodline shirt on today. It's a TV show on Netflix. I love TV. But what I love about having Xfinity is that I can get my Netflix, I can get all my great programming always on the go. It's pretty cool. I just actually get it all from my Xfinity TV app. Cool thing about it, too, is they've merged Netflix in with it, so I get all those awesome Netflix shows. If you're a person that's on the go, but you still love TV, you got to get Netflix, and you got to get Xfinity as well, because they go with you. Not only is all that you get totally mobile, but you get these hotspots, millions of them, nationwide, saving you big money on your wireless plan. You're going to be streaming the top-rated TV shows, top-rated movies, everything wherever you go. And right now, they've got a great deal where you can get Xfinity TV and internet with a choice of HBO or Showtime for just $39.99 a month for 12 months. And for a limited time, you get a $100 prepaid card. Just go online to Xfinity.com or call up 1-800-XFINITY, but you got to hurry because the offer ends on March 21st. Restrictions apply. Requires subscription to Internet Plus Double Play with limited basic TV and performance internet. Choice of HBO or Showtime and Stream Picks requires enrollment to EcoBill, paperless billing, and autopay. Equipment taxes and fees, including broadcast TV fees extra, subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Medical malpractice? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Hallmark Signature.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Still tracking lots of fog on this Wednesday morning, mainly inland areas, but low clouds and fog for the next several hours. By mid-morning, we'll be partly cloudy, and by the noon hour, sunny to partly cloudy. Through the afternoon, mostly sunny, and we'll reach a high day of 83. Tonight, partly cloudy, a cool 65. And for Thursday, mostly sunny, a warm 85. Much cooler Thursday night, 58.
Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate the person who has your heart. Celebrate with them the handcrafted dimension of a Hallmark signature card. Because there are no ordinary love stories, these are no ordinary cards. Find Hallmark Signature in the card aisle, wherever Hallmark cards are sold.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up on Saturday, it is our Little Smiles Stars Ball, our favorite night of the entire year. These are very deserving kids who've been struggling through a lot of serious things that would throw any of us for a loop in life. But they are young, they are strong, they are powerful, and they are resilient, and they deserve a night out, and that's exactly what they get. But we can make it even better if you guys show up out front of the Harriet Himmel to cheer them on when they arrive for their great night. It's like the Academy Awards, and they walk the red carpet in their gowns and in their tuxedos after arriving in a limousine, and it's so cool when you're asking for their autographs. They feel so amazing, and it's not just special to them, it's special to their entire family, and they have such a great memory from this night.
Yeah, and that red carpet experience, it won't cost you a dime to be a part of. We would love for you to join us right there on the street at City Place in front of the Harriet Himmel. I would say get there around 6:30. The kids start arriving just after 7. You'll see the limos and all the fire trucks, and it's just a whole wonderful experience to see.
So it's this Saturday. It's right downtown West Palm Beach at City Place on the backside of the Harriet Himmel where the stairs are. You'll see all that kind of stuff right between Brio and the Harriet Himmel. So we'll see you there this Saturday.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
A lot of comments coming out from our sales prank video that we did. We hid a smartphone underneath the conference room table and put porn ringtones on it and got their reactions. They're trying to figure out where the phone was coming from.
Suggestions, tape it underneath the table in the middle so when they do discover it, they have to crawl to get it.
Make it as hard as possible.
Yes. You want to hide that phone
Use
somewhere.
lots of tape.
Jessica said that sales guy who pulled his phone away so quickly is the funniest thing ever. That's her favorite part of it.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, if you really examine the video, he's not the only one that does it. There's other guys on the sly looking
They
down
all look
like,
a little dirty.
"Oh, yeah." I would be, if I heard that in a meeting, I would think it was me.
Somebody said, hey, I got to say, you guys got a lot of hot chicks there on your sales team.
Well,
We should have a sales team beauty contest or something.
I'm sure they would love to be paraded around in a beauty pageant.
I've been told from one of the higher up salespeople that said, okay, KVJ 1, salespeople 0, but it's early in the quarter, baby.
Okay, all right. Just to make sure they get a good video of it.
Yes.
Didn't happen if you didn't get video these days. All right, coming up here in just a second with the 50 Shades Darker going to be opening up here in just a couple more days on Friday. It's going to be playing this weekend because you got Valentine's Day coming next week. It is a love story, and there is a new clip that was just released of Jamie Dornan. He proposes to her in the video. And so the question is, are they going to get married or what's going to happen? It's going to be another cliffhanger for another book.
When they get married, does she have a gimp mask on? Is it a normal wedding?
I don't know. That's a great question. I think all the naughty stuff they do behind closed doors, that's what makes it that way. You would never imagine they would do these kind of things.
That's the allure of it.
That's the allure.
You would never imagine they'd wear gimp masks together.
They seem so normal and prim and proper in public.
He's young and so amazingly successful for a self-built man at the age of like 33 that is got everything that he's got. So you would never expect that he would also, when would he find time?
Okay, that's hot. I like that concept.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's all about. So we're going to be playing off that here a little bit today, and the person who draws the lowest card in sudden death is going to be doing a 50 Shades of Grey themed challenge today. What you're going to be doing is we're going to be handcuffing you to this blow-up doll. And the fun thing about this is you cannot take the handcuffs off until you go to a hardware store and ask if they will cut you free. You'll let them know that you had a little hanky-panky going on and you lost the key.
Can I put this on Kvj TV, this blow-up doll?
Yeah, I think so.
It's got boobs, dude.
Oh, wow.
This is great.
Who's going to blow that up?
I'll do it.
Okay. You may be going for a while here.
He'll do it and enjoy it.
Okay. All right, we'll give Jaybird a chance to blow up the doll. And coming up in just a second, we will draw to see who gets the lowest card in sudden death. Coming up next.
They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black. I come back. No, no, no. I ain't got the time. And if my daddy thinks I'm fine, just try to make me go to rehab. I won't go, go, go. I'd rather be at home with Ray. I ain't got 70 days. 'Cause there's nothing you can teach me that I can't learn from Mr. Hathaway. I didn't get a lot in class, but I know it don't come in a shot glass. They try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no. Now rocking with the best, Amy, baby. The man said, why you think you hit? I said, I got no idea. I'm gonna lose my baby. So I always keep a bottle near. He said, I just think you're depressed. This me, yeah, baby. And they try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you no, no, no.
More money, more checks. I'm addicted to fresh. 6 pair of kicks is my definition of 12 steps. Kick back in the back, get the fan on the drop. Bass blaring out of my system. That's how I detox. Well, when will he stop? He still popping that real. My flow so dumb, my face is numb. I don't feel. Where's the therapist? Yeah, I'm out of control. They try to make me go to rehab. I won't go, no. And so I'm addicted. I'm Britney, Whitney, and Bobby. Ready for it, ain't ready for this. Ain't nothing can stop me. Oh, look, he's collapsing. Just look how he's rapping. Every time I try to get out, it pulls me back in. Amy should've rehabbed. Instead, she doubled his ration. Can you blame me for being a slave to my passion? My heroin flows more lethal than Marilyn's nose. I'm a OD till I'm at peace, like Anna Nicole. Ho.
I don't ever wanna drink again. I just need a friend. I'm not gonna spend 10 weeks. Have everyone think I'm on the man. And it's not just my pride. It's just till these tears have dried. Just try to make me go to rehab. I won't go.
Well, we got a weird Wednesday going on. A couple minions are out there. Got to keep your eyes peeled for. If you see them, going to hook you up with the chocolate-covered strawberries. That is the hookup that you get. Hoffman's Chocolates, great for Valentine's Day. And it looks like we have a spotting right now with Chris in Wellington. Hello, Chris.
How you doing?
Good. All right. You see something weird out there right now?
Yeah, I was driving on Hickalixo in Congress and seen a sharkin. Shark and a chicken.
Yes.
A sharkin.
A sharkin.
Yes, it's what I did was I kind of hybrided some costume because we're on a budget here at Weird Wednesday.
Yeah.
You take the chicken costume, you got a body for a chicken, you got a head for a shark. Sharkin.
Oh, wow. I guess apparently Chris knew all about it.
Yeah, he's supposed to be hugging a bundle of straws. I hope that he is doing that. If not, it's okay.
What was the sharkin doing, Chris?
Just hanging out on Hyperlexo in Congress.
Okay, well, I'll take that too.
Okay, is that good enough? Okay, all right, very nice.
Let's not make him jump through hoops.
And that's a comeback right there. That's Captain KVJ. We got him back. He's back doing Weird Wednesday for us.
All right, wow.
We missed you.
He was out rumoredly for contract negotiations.
Yes.
He was a holdout, and apparently
we caved.
We did. I had to call the Little Debbie people. We got some good deals.
All right, you got it done. The deals that you're making behind the scenes, it's amazing. Just keep this show going.
I become a major player all of a sudden.
Hey, Chris, you're going to get hooked up with the chocolate-covered strawberries from Hoffman's, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
Big old box.
Yeah, that is a perfect Valentine's gift.
Yep.
You ready to call the next Minions?
Let it happen.
Do you want to do it, Coach?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Want nothing to do with it.
Llama 2. Repeat, Llama 2.
All right, there you go. All right, the Minions are released. If you see something weird, 877-979-WRMF. All right, well, it is 50 Shades Darker coming out this weekend, so we got a 50 Shades themed sudden death today. We have a lovely inflatable love doll here in the studio.
Look, we're on a budget. She was on sale.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Jason's telling me I got the wrong one.
This is definitely a blow-up doll on a budget. It's not fully operational, if that makes sense.
I'm kind of happy it's not.
Is it better that way?
I mean, did you want to take it home after the bid?
Speak for yourself over there.
Okay, well, I guess what we're going to do here is the person who draws the lowest card is going to be handcuffed to the inflatable love doll, and you cannot get out of the handcuffs until you have gone into a hardware store a little bit later on after the show today and asked for them to cut you free because you lost the key.
I really want either Virginia or Kevin to get this. Gosh,
Don't you say that every week?
I do, but I really want it this week.
All righty, let's see what we got here. I'm drawing my card. The lowest from the deck is going to be taking on the challenge here today.
How do you feel about your card, Kev?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, please let Virginia get
It'd be very weird if it were Virginia because
It
you'd be
would.
going,
I know,
I
it
don't
doesn't make
understand.
sense.
Why is
this weird
she
girl?
the one that's doing it?
How do you feel about your card?
I feel good.
Damn it!
Virginia never loses this.
It's so
ever.
annoying.
I know, it really
Use the
is.
secret. You're not even looking at the cards.
I know, that's the point.
Never, ever. Yeah.
You gotta look at the cards and use the secret.
All right. Jaybird's got his card. We'll see. I don't know how he is looking over there.
I haven't looked at it yet.
All right, now producer Denny's just keeps losing week after week, and there's no way he can lose this
Not
week.
again.
I feel like by just the rules of probability, there's no way I can lose this one.
I would think not.
That's famous last words.
So let's start. Let's start with Virginia and find out just how good her card is, and probably put her out of the running.
I got a 9, Kev.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get a 9. It's better.
Oh.
I got a king.
Oh, it's so
Yeah, I know.
annoying.
It is so annoying.
It is. It's annoying.
It
It's a
is.
secret.
All right, Denny's. Let's see what you got over there, because there's no way.
Ooh, I got a king as well.
All
It's
right.
between me and the Bronx.
Okay. My card is a 5.
Oh.
Bird, what you got?
I got a 6.
Oh,
yes! It's the Bronx. Yes! Oh, it worked out beautifully. Yes!
Okay. All right. I'm the one that's taking the challenge today.
He's the least likely to ever be involved in a blow-up doll on the show.
At least.
So it seems kind of fitting. Okay. All right. I
yeah.
think probably what you want to do is handcuff. And this is going to be kind of weird, but I think if it's around the wrist, the way the wrists are, I think the handcuffs might come right off.
What about the neck?
I think that's where you got to go because I think
Yeah.
that's going to be the toughest, which makes it even more weird and disturbing that you would have a handcuff around this blow-up doll's neck.
I mean, the good news is you might get laid today, finally. If you want.
I'll probably pass, but we'll see. But this thing is going to be stuck to my side here for the rest of the show and until I can get free
Okay.
to get it cut loose. I have to go into a hardware store and
Strap him in, Denny's.
The neck, huh?
yeah. Denny's, will you make sure you keep the key? I don't. Where is the key right now? I want to see it.
I think we lost it already.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
I've got the key.
No, I don't want you having the key.
Aw.
You cannot keep the key.
I thought it was about trust.
There's no way. Yeah, where is the key? Make sure we have the key before I get in this thing.
We'll find it, baby.
Oh, have we really already lost the key to the
I think
handcuffs?
so. Yeah, we already
I
lost
think we
it.
have lost the key. And this is not a bit. It's not an act. I really
All right,
lost
find the key before you put that thing on me.
Jason, you lost the
Yeah.
key
I know,
already?
I blew up the blow-up doll. I had nothing to do with the handcuffs.
I saw you fiddling with them.
Oh, jeez.
Was I? We'll find the key. We'll find it. We'll find it. Don't worry.
No, we really have no idea where the key is, huh?
It's on there.
Oh, it's on there.
I just like seeing Jason freak out and feel guilty.
Yeah, live on the air. I'm having an anxiety attack because I think Kevin thinks I'm slowing this show down.
All right, Dennis, you need to keep those keys because you're the one I trust keeping them in a safe place. Because I'm going to need those later to get myself out of that thing.
I can't believe you think me and Virginia, you think we would mess with you like that.
It's not even mess with you. It's just you guys would legitimately lose them. I don't think you'd be messing with me going, I don't know where they are, Kev. I think we just demonstrated that, actually. Yeah. I know what's up.
I don't wanna know who's taking you home, I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know who's taking you home, I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, oh, I don't wanna know. Wasted, and the more I drink, the more I think about you. Oh, no, I can't take it. Baby, every place I go reminds me of you. Do you think of me and what we used to be? Is it better now that I'm not around? My friends all acting strange. They do bring up your name. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I don't wanna know who's taking you home, I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know who's taking you home, I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, oh, I don't wanna know who's taking you home, I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't know who's taking you home, I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, oh, I don't wanna
Okay, got my girlfriend getting ready to get attached to me here.
Does she have a name?
I don't know. Should we name her?
Yes.
Feel like that's better? Okay, what name would you like to give my inflatable love doll over here?
Well, look, it's your girl. I think you have to be the one that names
Look her
her.
in the eye. I mean, I feel like she'll tell you what her name is. Say her name. Say her name.
Say her name. Say her name.
She's looking at you, Kev.
Really, that's creepy. They try to put like a real human face on it, which I don't know what's creepier, the old face that they used to have with the wide eyes and the painted on face, or this one.
I bet you could drive in the HOV lane with her sitting shotgun. Just saying.
It's so funny. People are picking up tickets in the lobby and they're looking at Kevin right now. They are laughing so hard at him.
I had the love doll waving to them. Like, what is going on in there?
And by the way, it does make it that much more disturbing that the handcuffs are around the doll's neck.
Here's what the video's got to be, because obviously, if I wear this thing into the hardware store later today because I want them to cut the cuffs off. I mean, the first thing you got to say, if you want to not be attached to the inflatable doll, just deflate the doll.
Right.
So that's kind of what we want to see is what will they be the first to say? Will they try to cut it, or will they say, dude, just deflate the doll?
Because they may be so shocked.
I mean, now it's
by
not
it.
going to get it off my wrist, so maybe that's what they're thinking is I want it off my wrist too, obviously, but
Gotcha.
the handcuffs.
But you're right. They might be so shocked at what's going on. They might not even think about deflating it.
Yeah. So we'll see how that all goes down coming up here a little bit later on the show.
People are wondering, since you lost, you have to be handcuffed throughout the show.
Yes, I'm going to be handcuffed there in a second. I got to go to the bathroom. I haven't had a chance to.
I think that's when
I guess I could do it now. Dennis,
Don't
you got the
forget
keys?
to name her. You didn't name her yet either.
Well, why don't you go to the bathroom with her? Maybe you guys can bond.
She kind of looks like a Nikki.
She looks like the actress from Weird Science a little bit. Kelly LeBrock, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does a little bit.
You want to call her Kelly?
Let's give her something real or exotic.
Exotic?
Exotic name.
Real erotic.
Well, she's inflated. We could call her Ariel.
Oh.
That's our old intern's name. Okay, we still work with her. All right, we can do that.
Oh, do we? Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, man, I put these things on too tight. I want to turn my wrist around, and I
so
can't.
hot, so he's gonna walk
put
around
him in
with
an
it.
awkward position.
Is it on the bone?
Yeah, it's like on the bone. I just want it rotated over, and now I can't get it. It's not the right way.
This is
Dang
Kevin's
it.
worst nightmare.
Yeah, and I got to hit buttons still.
Is that your hands you use to when you go to the bathroom? Hold yourself.
I hold with the left.
Okay.
His right hand's
but
a spotter.
Yeah, it is. You get it. You know how it goes.
People want to know. People are looking out in the window. They want to know what's going on.
People are just coming to work and they're like, "What is going on in there?" Again.
Yeah, boy, this is very tough to maneuver. If you've ever, and I know how many people have been handcuffed to an inflatable love doll.
Probably more than you think.
Probably. Coming up here in just a bit. It's an interesting excuse this cab driver gave to the cops when he got pulled over. He told them that he was speeding because the guys in the back seat that he was taking for his fare were farting too much.
It's a fair complaint.
Okay. Does it work to get you out of a speeding ticket, yes or no? What do you think? What's your answer, Virginia? Did it work, yes or no?
I'm going to be hopeful and say yes. Farting on your driver is not cool. And
Saying you got someone in the car that's farting and you're trying to hurry up and get home so you can get out of this god-awful smelling car.
I say yes.
A viable excuse. Jaybird, you say?
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Obviously, one of you is correct. How did the cop feel? You'll find out in your Whacked Out News next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Get ready for serious savings during the President's Day event. Schumacher in North Palm Beach, West Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. A pretty busy commute continues on your Wednesday morning. More accidents to report on the side streets throughout Palm Beach County. In Lake Worth on 10th Avenue North at Florida Mango Road, we have a multi-vehicle crash blocking the right lane, as well as another multi-car crash. Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound to Church Street, 3 center lanes blocked there. And now an accident in Jupiter, that's on Indiantown Road at Maplewood Drive, and in Delray Beach on Jog Road, just north of Monaco Boulevard. A little further out west, we have an accident in Clewiston. That's Highway 27 at Malaluca Loop, a rollover crash causing delays there. And on the Treasure Coast, a 6-car pileup causing delays on Fellsmere Road and 104th Ave in Vero Beach, just 1 lane open there. It's a very foggy morning out there, low visibility in the western areas of Palm Beach, Broward, and the Treasure Coast, so make sure you exercise caution on your way to work this morning. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
New year, new you. New AC? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom and save up to $1,500 on a new Carrier air conditioning system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Do you know what's going on right now? Mattress Firm's President's Day sale, and nobody sells for less. Nobody. Save up to $500 store-wide on the best brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Serta, and so many more. You can save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. It's Tracy's St. George, and that's what I sleep on every single night and wake up ready to conquer the day. They also have queen sets as low as $179.99. And for a limited time, purchase select Tempur-Pedic, Beauty Rest, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid, or Serta Smart React mattress sets and get up to $300 in Mattress Firm bonus cash. Good towards free gifts like a free pillow, free mattress protector, and free mattress frame. And let me tell you, you don't know what you're missing if you don't have an adjustable base. With the touch of a button, I can prop myself up to read in bed, elevate those tired legs. They'll even help alleviate health problems such as sleep apnea, heartburn, acid reflux, and snoring. So don't wait another minute. The Mattress Firm President's Day sale is going on now. Mattress Firm, save money, sleep happy.
Hey, Chris Hardwick here. The Xfinity X1 Challenge is rolling on. So we put Xfinity Internet up against the competition in a timed download race to show just how much faster people could download an entire HD show with Xfinity.
Your time is valuable, and this is very quick. This one's much faster.
Then we told them that Xfinity delivers internet speeds way faster than their current provider.
This is much better than the service at home.
I guess we got the wrong provider.
I want it right now.
Xfinity Internet leaves the competition in the dust. Take the Xfinity X1 Challenge and see for yourself.
Go to Xfinity.com/challenge now to see how AT&T stacks up to Xfinity. Or new customers can get started with Performance Starter Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay. Go to Xfinity.com/challenge. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit an Xfinity store today. Offer ends 4/30/17. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Howdy, it's your pal the Wisdom Tooth. Here's a quick tip on how to look like you're working while pretty much doing nothing at all. First, place a laptop open on your desk and hang a jacket over the back of your chair. A half-full cup of coffee completes the illusion. That way it looks like you just stepped out for a meeting.
Yeah, okay, stop. It's supposed to be sage advice on teeth, you know, the dentist.
Hey, I'm dispensing real wisdom here. You do the tooth stuff.
Fine. Sage Dental is convenient with multiple locations, open Saturdays, sees kids at every location, and have 24-hour emergency service.
And?
And Sage Dental is affordable because they accept most insurance and have great deals for the uninsured.
And?
They offer superior service at all locations with access to general dentists, periodontists, endodontists, orthodontists, pediatric dentists, and oral surgeons.
Nice work. Speaking of finances, you make good money doing this announcer thing?
Rude, but yeah, I do make good money.
That haircut of yours says differently.
Luckily, this is radio. Sage Dental, a smarter trip to the dentist. Book an appointment today by calling 1-866-SAGE-DENTAL.
The team at Quick Weight Loss is amazing. You know, I did the program. I lost 25 pounds on it, and I had counselors. I had guidance counselors that were basically coaches settling for nothing less than success. Everybody's got these at Quick Weight Loss. They are amazing. They stay on you. They help you. They teach you. I learned so much about food and what to eat and what not to eat. I was doing it all wrong in the past, and now I still, to this day, use the things that I learned with Quick Weight Loss. Lose up to 30 pounds right now. Results guaranteed. 30 pounds plus get 30 days, $30. Kids join free when parents sign up. Some conditions do apply. There's no prepackaged meals, no gym visits. 17 locations from Miami to Vero. For one near you, dial ** quick on your mobile phone. That's ** QUICK for a free consultation, and they'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, dial ** quick on your mobile phone for quick weight loss. Dial ** quick.
I'm Harvey Massey. Where we live, termites are a constant threat to your home. They invade from colonies below the ground and may go undetected until you discover the damage. With Massey's Termite Protection, using the Centricon system, your home is protected and backed by one of the best guarantees in the industry. Our guarantee includes coverage for retreatment and repair of any new damage. That's Massey Services with the Centricon system. Expect more and get it.
JJ Hightail here for Direct Auto Insurance. What's a bigger surprise than learning you have a long-lost twin you've never met? Learning that with Direct Auto Insurance, you can get a super low rate and a super low down payment starting at just $45 for a limited time. Why wait? Get insured now. Stop by a Direct Auto location, call 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit directgeneral.com today. Direct General Group, Nashville, Tennessee. Rates vary, down payments will vary. In Florida, BI is required to qualify. Amount down does not reduce premium owed. Additional fees may apply. How you buy can impact cost.
Are you loving the weather right now in South Florida? It's great. I've got two kids. My daughter goes to Lynn University in Boca Raton. My son goes to University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. One of them is dealing with 80-degree weather. The other one is dealing with 8-degree weather. Where would you rather be? Lynn. You know, Lynn University is a great school. U.S. News & World Report ranks it as one of the top 3 most innovative schools in the region. They have a super long list of majors to choose from. My daughter does communications, and she absolutely loves it. For me, I was floored at just how good their communications department is. Something I'm involved in, and I was amazed with the innovation. Like I had said, they rank for that, and it's because they give their students little iPads. Every single student gets one, and you get your syllabus, your grades, even your books are on there. You save 90% on textbooks at Lynn University because you get this iPad. Now, if you'd like to do a tour of the school or see what it's all about, go check out Lynn. This Saturday is their family fun day on the intramural field. You can see sports-specific clinics. My daughter's going to be out there running some stuff for the softball team. Student athletes are going to be out there as well. They got games, inflatables, food vendors, exhibitors, raffles, and if you want to see my daughter play her first ever collegiate softball game Friday at noon at Lynn University in Boca. So happy she went there. You will be if it becomes your school. Check it out online, lynn.edu. That's lynn.edu.
Sip up happiness in Dunkin's baked treat flavored coffees and espressos. Chocolatey fudge brownie and creamy vanilla cupcake flavors taste like they're fresh from the oven. Happy sipping with Dunkin's bakery flavored coffees, lattes, and macchiatos. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Whoa! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
So, if you're a cab driver and you get pulled over for speeding and your excuse to the cop is the people in the back were farting and I was trying to get them out as quickly as I could, does that work? Do you still get a ticket? Yes or no? Well, Virginia had said, yes, you do.
I was hoping.
Get out of it. Jaber was saying, no, you do not.
You should, but they're not going to.
Yeah, you should. Unfortunately, they did not. He still got a $125 speeding ticket.
Too bad.
Yeah, I didn't think that was kind of right.
It's not his fault.
Well, here is Whacked Out News All-Star. This guy's very busy. 51-year-old dude in Pittsburgh got arrested on Monday after he put on a pair of women's underwear. Act 1. Act 2, he stole a car.
Okay.
He was driving that car drunk. Act 3.
Uh-oh.
I'm so afraid about it. Does Act 3 gross this out?
That was Act 3. Now
Yeah.
it's Act 4.
Now's Act 4. For Act 4, he decided to start pleasuring himself while he was driving drunk in the women's underwear.
Wow, that's a multitasker.
And then the final call was when he decided to pass out in the middle of a busy intersection.
Ooh.
Odd what you find in rush hour traffic. But that was it.
There's got to be video of this, right?
You hope. There's a 20-year-old guy named Darren Frazier from Wildwood, Florida. He's already on probation for a drug conviction. Well, last week the cops were investigating something else that was going on at his house, and somebody at the house just invited the cops right on in.
Oh, yeah, come on in. Look around.
When they looked around, they happened to find Darren sleeping in bed, cuddling with his bong.
Sounds like Denny's.
Denny's?
He was spooning his bong.
Who needs a teddy bear?
I feel so bad for Jen because that bong always gets in the way.
Yeah. Apparently, he'd been using it to not smoke weed, but meth.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a different
And
level.
he was arrested, yes. Now, this is kind of surprising, too, when you think about culprits and when you think about who might be into drugs and dealing drugs. It's not often that you see a Buddhist monk in a police lineup. But maybe you'll see it more because a Buddhist monk was arrested in Myanmar on Sunday after cops found 400,000 meth pills in his car.
What?
400,000.
The Buddhist monk? Peace and love?
This was his cover. They then searched the monastery and found another 4.2 million pills. He was a drug dealer.
Did the other monks know about it, or he's just acting solo?
Well, I mean, if you do, don't they like have a vow where they don't talk?
He's a monkey instead of a junkie and a monk together.
Is that what it is?
Monkey?
I don't know if he's getting high on his own supply. He was just dealing.
Wow.
Yeah, that was his cover. He's like, oh, and who's ever going to question a Buddhist monk?
So he was straight Breaking Bad, not getting high on his supply. He was all about them dollar bills.
That was it.
Huh.
Crazy stuff. And a guy in Lakeland recently tried to steal $7 billion using fake wire transfers. Had a good excuse, though. When they questioned him, he said that Jesus wanted him to be wealthy.
Aw.
And finally, a woman in Houston got upset on Monday, right after the Super Bowl. She got a cold taco from a taco truck. I mean, it's hard to keep them warm. They probably spent all their wad on the Super Bowl, so the next day they're just throwing out the leftovers, you know?
I love cold tacos.
The woman flipped out, though.
I don't blame her.
She's
I did not
going
like.
nuts.
The flip out though
Yeah.
about a cold taco. Come on.
Yeah, her boyfriend's like, oh, why don't you just calm down? She's like, you don't tell me to calm down. So she pulled out a gun. She shot him.
What?
Shot
Yeah.
the boyfriend?
Yeah, shot the boyfriend.
He didn't even make the taco.
No, he didn't make the taco. He just told her to calm down. She didn't like that. Tell me to calm down, will you?
I feel like there's a backstory.
There's got to be a backstory. She's got to be going through something.
You got to figure he probably did something. Yeah, what exactly? Yeah, what was he doing? Or was she just that crazy? Or what happened?
Who's in the mood for tacos now? I am.
Are you?
Only if they're warm.
I agree.
And there's no guns involved.
Yes.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, Scottie Pippen and his wife. You know, last we heard from them, there was cops being called to the house, domestic abuse allegations. What the heck is going on now in their relationship? Shocking revelation coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
You know just what to say. Things that scare me, I should just walk away. But I can't move my feet. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Oh. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Know just how to make my heart beat faster, emotional earthquake. Bring on disaster. You hit me head on, got me weak in my knees. Yeah, something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Yeah, so much younger yesterday. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Yeah, I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Na da 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 da. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday.
Saw this thing that they'd done on MSN. It was the most scenic drives in every single state in the country. What do you think they had for the most scenic drive in the state of Florida, if you had to guess?
Ooh, 7 Mile Bridge.
7 Mile Bridge, yeah, was number one.
Oh,
Damn.
they got this one road up in the Pizzle, up in the Port St. Lucie area. It is so peaceful. It's such a nice little. Maybe it's Stewart.
What's the name of it?
It's Peaceful Lane. I don't know.
Peaceful Lane, huh?
Thanks.
You guys know what I'm talking about? It's a stretch.
No.
It's kind of by Jupiter, and then Jupiter runs out of land or water, and then you make a left onto this beautiful, and almost looks like a Robert Frost poem. It's just these trees, and the sun hits it in it. I'm losing the room. No one knows what the hell I'm talking about.
Talking about US 1?
Can anybody help out Jaybird here? Well, somebody did say, because I asked, okay, if that undoubtedly is number one, and it really is. I mean, it's hard to argue the 7 Mile Bridge. And
It's so cool.
yeah, then, what is the second most scenic drive in the state of Florida?
Damn it. I wish I knew what the hell I'm talking about.
Is it, somebody said the Martin Grade from Palm City to Indiantown / Okeechobee? That got a couple votes.
Okay. Does it say Peaceful Trees?
No. No, in fact, I don't think that is it. That was the closest one.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The road? It almost looks like.
Where is it again? Tell me.
If you're going to Jupiter and you run out of land and water, you're forced to go into the innards of our.
What's left if there's no land and water? You're in space?
No.
You mean by a Jupiter Beach resort?
Sort of by that. You got to go further
Okay,
back
so
by
you've run
there.
out of land and water?
And you're forced to go in towards the land.
So what is left if there's no land or water?
Well, you're forced to make a left into land, and now when you're forced to make a left into the land,
You're going into Tequesta?
so maybe sort of like
Jupiter
that.
Island's to your right, but you're not over there?
Is it on the road that Guanabanas is on?
No, it's further north than that. I mean, when you're in it, it's like a mystical road.
Okay, well, I have a feeling it's going to be like a unicorn and never found. I don't know if anybody knows what you're talking about.
Oh, please, someone know what I'm talking about. Virginia.
I live over there. Like, that's my stomp. And I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, is it, somebody said maybe it's Riverside Bend? Is that it?
I'm going to Google Riverside Bend. I'll get back to you guys. I think I've already taken too much time.
Okay, all right. Somebody said the Bridge Road east towards Jupiter Island, one of the most scenic drives. One that I love is when you're right there on Palm Beach, and you take that drive that's right along the ocean. You got like the amazing mansions on one side, the ocean on the other.
Good luck. Don't drive over there this weekend.
I know, right?
Or ever.
It's bad. Everybody's getting stopped.
I get, anytime I am allowed on the island, I always get stopped. Always.
And that was in the past. That was before Trump was there.
Yes, that was
Now,
before Trump.
I guess it's a big thing. Like, everybody's getting stopped all the
Are they
time.
really?
Can't get to your house.
It's almost-
traffic.
Yeah, I've heard it's crazy.
Road blockage.
It's changing stuff for South Floridians, yeah.
If you're all fancy and you live on Palm Beach and you can't get to your house, don't tell me you're not in your Bentley pissed.
Yeah, no, they're totally annoyed with this.
I gotta feel like I was profiled there. They saw my truck, pulled me over.
I don't blame them.
I don't think
mean,
they
look at your truck.
I think they will admit that they profile people. They're fine with that. They're like, yeah, we
They
did.
don't care.
And we will continue to do that, yeah.
The taxpayers want them to.
Somebody said, Jason, you're talking about Bridge Road on the way to Hope Sound Refuge Beach.
That
That's what
sounds
somebody
real
says.
nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I wish you guys could see it.
Or somebody else says it's Indian River Drive. Either way, it's somewhere. It's a lovely road somewhere in South Florida.
Can you tell them to text it to me?
Yeah, and I've been on this. Yeah, to like Jupiter Island, Bridge Road at Hope Sound. That is amazing. You're driving under these trees are absolutely amazing.
That's got to be it then.
Is it the trees on both sides
Yes,
of
and
the road?
and it almost gives you like a natural earth air condition because the trees are so cooling.
Okay. Suzanne from Jupiter says it's Coral Cove Beach Road. It goes to Martin County. So there you go. There's a lot of suggestions for that. A lot of scenic drives up in that part of the world.
I'm a fan of
Somebody understands you.
And that's all you can ask for is one person.
Well, you can go and you can comment right now if you want on our Facebook page. Most scenic drives in Florida. I don't think we're going to argue what's number one. I think it is 7 Mile Bridge, that whole area. But right now, the answers for number 2, Sunshine Skyway Bridge in Tampa is getting the second most votes.
It's a little high.
Someone else said in Miami-Dade, the Everglades part of the Tamiami Trail. And somebody else said the I-95 bridge through downtown Jacksonville. So,
I'm not going to lie. I don't hate going through Yeehaw Junction. I don't hate it.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I
kinda
think that'd make the other list.
It's kind of peaceful, I feel.
It is. Okay. All right. Go to the KVJ Show Facebook page.
Are you okay?
No, I'm really struggling with this blow-up doll. It's really kind of throwing off trying to hit buttons. So.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be such a freaky monkey then. Try
Yeah.
to bring that thing to work.
Yeah.
The weird thing is you can barely notice it.
And the weird thing is, with the way this thing's positioned, you notice she keeps putting her hand on my privates.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Somebody's like, oh, Kevin, it's so weird. I was watching KVJ TV, and you're talking about your daughter in college with a blow-up doll handcuffed to your wrist. It's like, this day's just taking an awful turn. I
Daddy,
can't,
why?
I can't fire. I'm doing everything with one hand. Just,
Daddy, you're so weird.
That is your worst nightmare. To be constricted during
I
the
know,
show.
yes, this is not easy.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, the last time we were talking about Scottie Pippen and his wife, it was because they were fighting and the cops had to be called to their home right here in Florida. There's a new update in their relationship. I'll tell you where they were seen and what they were doing coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, Rosie O'Donnell wants to throw her name in the ring. Now, she says, look, Alec Baldwin has Trump. Melissa has Spicer. I would need a few days to prepare, but if called, I'll be ready to impersonate Chief Strategist Steve Bannon on SNL.
Because right now they do Steve Bannon, but they have him as the Grim Reaper. He comes out. The only thing, you don't hear Steve Bannon talk that much. So it'd have to be really kind of her own
would people,
twist on it.
Would people get the
Sean Spicer, you hear him talk all the time.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Saturday Night Live is doing great. This season, they are up 22% from last season's ratings, and that makes it the show's strongest ratings in 22 years.
Wow.
That's huge. There's even talk now with all this political stuff of doing a 30-minute version of Weekend Update in prime time on NBC.
There's no talk. That will be happening. They've done it before. They love doing it.
Yeah. In other news here, it looks like Jamie Lynn Spears' 8-year-old daughter, Maddie, is doing a lot better. Now, Jamie is Brittany's sister, so we're talking about Brittany's niece, Maddie. Here was the original news report.
Britney Spears has reportedly flown to Louisiana to be with her family after her niece Maddie was involved in an accident on an ATV. The 8-year-old is listed in stable but critical condition at a New Orleans hospital. The details are frightening. According to the police report, Maddie was steering to avoid a ditch when she drove into a pond. Maddie was trapped and secured by the seatbelt and the ATV's safety netting. Jamie Lynn and her husband dove in and attempted to rescue, but were unsuccessful. First responders were on the scene within 2 minutes and freed her.
Man, that is some scary stuff. We couldn't believe 2 minutes for the first responders to get her free from that vehicle.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And the good news is, the update, she woke up yesterday from the little coma she was in, and she started recognizing family members, was aware of her surroundings. So the family is calling this a miracle, and they're thanking everybody for their prayers, and it's just amazing. I mean, 2 minutes underwater, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Wow. And finally, Scottie Pippen and his estranged wife may be back together. They split in October after cops had to be called to their house for some sort of domestic dispute. She was seen flashing a huge new diamond ring the other night out in West Hollywood, her and Scottie, with pals like Kourtney Kardashian. They were having dinner together, so I guess they've patched it up. Diamonds tend to do that.
It does, doesn't it?
And that's what's going on in your dirt. Brought to you by the Paws in the Park celebration. It happens this Sunday, downtown West Palm Beach on the waterfront. Bring your poochie. We're all going to be out there, so we'll see you there this Sunday for Paws in the Park.
All right, very nice.
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, but just wait a while. Another big fish in the pond, no more. You were what they're feeding on. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Ain't it fun?
All right, well, we got still a little Weird Wednesday going on out there. Gretchen is on here from Boynton Beach. Gretchen, you see something a little bit weird out there?
Yes, I do. It kind of looks like a jacked up opera singer, I want to say, with blue boots.
Jacked up opera singer with blue boots.
Is he singing to the sky?
Yeah, he's like looking at the sky and singing and just like kind of dancing, prancing around. I don't know what it's called, you guys or the cops.
I'm glad you went with us.
Yeah.
Yes, that is our guy. That is one talented Scotty fusion of KVJ Nation, and he's nailing it.
Very nice. All right.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Nailed it.
Nice job. We're going to hook you up with some chocolate-covered strawberries from Hoffman's Chocolates, okay?
Oh my God, thank you so much. That sounds delicious.
They
they're
are
amazing.
They they dip
Oh, my
those
gosh.
things in chocolate at the peak of their ripeness and perfection. They're so juicy when you bite into them. Oh,
Say ripeness again.
ripeness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're going to love it, Gretchen, and we got the hookup for you, okay?
So much.
You're so
Thank you.
welcome.
You're
Hang on for us
welcome.
real quick. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, there's some rumors going around about the KVJ show.
Uh-oh. They're probably true,
They
Kev.
probably are true.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen us on the weekend.
Well, one of the rumors that is going around that we have heard here recently, somebody on this show is having an affair with a lesbian.
Ooh.
Who could it possibly be?
That sounds juicy.
And where is this all going down? Let you know the latest rumors. And if you've heard any about the KVJ show, you can let us know as well. 877-979-WRMF. You can remain anonymous, too, and text them in to us.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Wilton Manors and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
You know, we love our Sleep Number beds. I was just talking about my bed last night with Panda. It's just such a heavenly thing when you can adjust your level of firmness or softness to be exactly how you want it. And then trust me, get that memory foam on top of it. You will feel so at peace when you lay in your bed and just enjoy the time you spend in it.
Yeah, I keep my number at 100. I love it firm. I like to have some thickness to support my back. Great for the bad back community. Kev, what do you keep your number at?
I go to 40 with mine, which is the best for me, and I know because I track it. I got the Sleep IQ technology on my bed. It's an app on my phone, and every single day it gives me a grade as to how well I slept. So I know if I'm laying down long enough and if I'm eating the right kind of foods before bed that don't hinder me from sleep.
There's never been a better time to go into a Sleep Number store because right now save 50% on a limited edition bed during the Ultimate Sleep Number event. Plus, Queen C2 mattresses are now just $599.99.
Locations all over. I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Yeah, you can also go check the one out the mall at Wellington Green.
I love the brand new one right there on North Lake across from Costco. Doesn't matter where you go, though. Go into the Sleep Number store and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
Got 15 minutes? Search your house for that missing sock. Or instead, you could use that 15 minutes to switch to Geico. One of your feet might get cold, but it could save you hundreds on car insurance. Then, buy some new socks. And don't lose them this time.
Shocked by your wireless bill every month? Additional fees? Tacked on taxes? Come on. You end up paying hundreds more a year than the price you expected. Introducing T-Mobile One. Now with taxes and fees included. Get 4 lines for just $40 each per month with AutoPay. All unlimited, all in. That's right, 4 lines for just $40 each, now with taxes and fees included. You'll save hundreds a year versus the other guys. Want phones with that? Now for a limited time, save more than you pay in taxes on all smartphones. So with taxes and fees included with T-Mobile One and smartphone savings, it's better than a tax holiday, and it's only at T-Mobile. Don't wait. Hurry to a store or call 1-800-T-Mobile to switch today.
Top 3% of data users greater than 28 gigabytes per month may notice reduced speeds. Sales tax and regulatory fees included. 11.2% back via prepaid MasterCard card when you finance a smartphone. Annual savings versus AT&T and Verizon plans may vary.
You know, Greek Moving and Storage now does about 65% of their business from referrals. They are the most referred mover in all of South Florida. I love it. And they have just put into effect a new referral program called Greek Rewards. You can make cash for referring Greek Moving and Storage. Even if you've never moved with them, you can still make cash from Greek Moving and Storage for referring them. It's amazing. And on top of the cash you get, the person that's moving gets a referral discount. These guys are doing it right. Greek Moving and Storage, I'm telling you, I refer them to everybody. They've moved so many of my friends and family. They moved Jaybird. They moved my grandmother. They did not move Suits, and Suits hated his move. So that goes to tell you, go with the other guys. Think you're saving a few nickels, and you end up paying in the end. Greek Moving and Storage, these guys are the best. They're full service. They're fully licensed and insured. Go online, GreekMoving.com for your free quote, or just press **Greek on your mobile phone.
Let Three Forks Prime Steakhouse make it a Valentine's Day to remember. You'll love the Sweetheart menu. Dinner for two starting with the choice of the Three Forks salad or creamy lobster bisque. Savor a perfectly cooked filet mignon with lobster tail and with the chocolate lover's dessert. Available February 10th through the 14th. Three Forks Prime Steakhouse is in Palm Beach Gardens on PGA west of Military. Visit threeforks.com to view the menu and make your Valentine's reservation.
Did you know 9 out of 10 couples prefer a different mattress firmness? Why settle for that? Time for a Sleep Number bed. You like it firm and he's a softie? There's an adjustment for that. It's your Sleep Number setting. Your own personalized comfort, firmness, and support. For better sleep, expect more from your mattress. Don't miss the Ultimate Sleep Number event. Save 50% on the Ultimate Limited Edition bed. Hurry, ends soon. Find us at one of our 12 stores in the South Florida area. For your local store and research information, visit sleepnumber.com. No better sleep with Sleep Number.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
For life's little emergencies, have your plan ahead of time. Know where you're going to go. MD Now is open 365 days a year from 8 to 8. Go online, find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Hallmark Signature.
Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate the person who has your heart. Celebrate with them the handcrafted dimension of a Hallmark Signature card. Because there are no ordinary love stories, these are no ordinary cards. Find Hallmark Signature in the card aisle, wherever Hallmark cards are sold.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word, tell all your friends. For Indiantown and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
Get a little VI, keep it down on the low key. She know how it is. I saw the shorty, she was checking up for me. From the game, she was spitting in my ear. You would think that she knew me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Watch out! She's saying, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, so they got down and said, come and get me. I got so caught up that she told me. Her and my girl used to be the best of all me. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming. So she's all up in my head now. Got me thinking that it might be a good idea to take her with me. She's ready to leave. Well, let's go. But I gotta keep it real now. Cause on the 1 to 10, she's a certified 20. But that just ain't me. Hey, cause I don't know. If I take that chance, she swears it's gonna leave. But what I do is the way she dance makes Shawty alright with me. The way she is, I'm like, yeah, just work that out for me. She asked for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave? And I said, so they got down and said, come and get me. I got so caught up that she told me. Her and my girl used to be the best of all me. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming.
Watch out, my outfit's ridiculous. In the club looking so conspicuous. And wow, these women all on the prowl. If you hold the head steady, I'ma melt the cow. And forget about game, I'ma spit the truth. I won't stop till I get them in their birthday suits. So give me the rhythm and it'll be off with their clothes. Then bend over to the front and touch your toes. I left the jag and I took the rolls. If they ain't cutting, then I put them on foot patrol. How you like me now when my pinky's valued over 300,000? Let's drink, you the one to please. Ludacris fill cups like Double D. Me and Ursh once more when we leaves them dead. We want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed that say,
I got so caught up
Usher got the voice to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Ludacris got the flow to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go.
Well, I can see why I don't travel very often with an inflatable love doll. They are not easy to tag around with. Good heavens. I lost sudden death today, and our 50 Shades theme is the loser of the challenge has to go out and go to a hardware store today and get cut out of the handcuffs. I'm handcuffed right now to an inflatable love doll, and it's just all over the place. I got to tell you, you are getting on my nerves.
It looks annoying.
Yeah, it is really kind of annoying. And I keep looking around, and every time I look down, it's like it's in a very inconspicuous position. Like there's just, I don't know, she's either...
And it's really weird when you start talking about sentimental, like matters of the heart.
I know, right, yeah. Talking about your kids, talking about your daughter, and you're handcuffed to an inflatable love doll. It's just really kind of weird.
Dad, you're embarrassing the family.
Again.
You know what? It's kind of weird. It's like, I used to get that as a kid from my parents, and now it's like I get it from my kids as an adult. So
it's all you know, baby.
It's you.
When do I ever stop embarrassing people?
It's
Apparently not.
definitely you.
It's definitely me.
Look,
There's no doubt about it.
You're making me proud, personally.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, just in the nature of doing what we do, yeah, people talk and there's weird stuff going on. I'm walking up and down the halls. People are like seeing it. And, people get talking. It's just what happens. So there's all these like crazy rumors that go around about us. And a lot of times, yeah, the crazy rumors are actually true. But sometimes you're just like, going, what, really? So we always like asking the question, okay, what are the crazy rumors that you have been hearing about the show? And apparently there is a rumor going around that people are talking about that somebody here on the show slept with a lesbian.
Really?
And it's not Virginia.
Not Virginia.
Yes.
Okay. Who is it that slept with a lesbian?
It would be me, but I did not sleep with a lesbian. Supposedly, I slept with a lesbian up in Orlando at some festival, and I had never gone to this festival, and when I was in Orlando, I was not by...
Isn't that where your ex is living now, in Orlando? Maybe she has a lesbian roommate.
Don't be
It's all making sense.
Don't be giving this rumor a heartbeat. There's nothing true to it. I'm innocent. I didn't look. I would like this to be real. It's just not.
There's apparently a rumor that's going around about that producer Denny's, and it's not that he smokes weed. That's not the rumor.
He would never.
Yeah.
But Denny's has his own hookup that people talk about. That the rumor is that back in the day in high school, you hooked up with a celebrity.
Yeah, no, that went around for a little bit there. The rumor was that I hooked up with Megan Fox. There's a rumor that she lived in the Port St. Lucie area.
She did.
She did, yeah.
We know her sister.
No big deal.
Yeah, well, so during one of the summers, I dated this girl from Port St. Lucie named Melissa.
Fox.
Melissa F. I don't want to say her last name, but
sounds
she's
dirty
right
that
on
way.
my hand and stuff. In summer you don't see a lot of your friends. So when I came back to school, some of my friends pointed out that they were speculating that it was Megan Fox, so they kept telling everybody I was hooking up with her. I didn't mind that rumor though, Kev.
That's a good rumor.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's a good rumor too that I slept with a lesbian. These are not bad rumors. I've heard bad rumors about us.
Oh, yeah.
And this rumor that you said you heard about me, Jaybird, what is it about now? What is the context of it? Am I leaving this show? Am I just doing something else, or what's going on?
Somebody at a bar, they were very intoxicated, so maybe that's part of the source, but they said Kevin is going to be taking time away from the KVJ show. He's got a new project going. He's partnering up with one Josh Cohen, and he's doing a sports show.
What?
Oh,
The
really?
Bronx is leaving us.
I'm going to do a
Leave us for
sports
Cohen.
show with Cohen, huh?
You would do that to us, right?
He
Is this
loves-
real?
He loves sports.
Does this person have any kind of credibility, or are they
No.
just a drunk at a bar?
They were drunk in a bar, hammered.
Yeah.
Takes one to know one.
Well, I was talking about myself.
Well, I've been on his show on ESPN Radio before. So.
You've dabbled with him.
Yeah, I've been on there a couple times. Just kind of one time I did a kind of a guest fill-in thing, did a whole show with him. But
You're
that's
doing an event with him this Saturday.
You tasted the Cohen fruit. Does that mean you're going back for seconds?
no, that's only. It's kind of like a it's like if I ever do anything, it's like a quick little side project here and there. It's you
That's
know.
what Fergie told the Black Eyed Peas. We know what happened there.
Damn! Are you Fergie?
Yeah. No, there's no truth to that rumor. I'm not going
Are
anywhere.
you glamorous?
Yeah. No.
Are you
Damn it.
you Fergalicious?
No truth on that one.
It's so 2000 and late.
All right. Any other rumors going on around about us? You can let us know. Call, text them in 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763, or you can send us emails, mail@kvjshow.com. We'll get to it on the After the Show podcast coming up a little later on this morning.
There's times when I want something more, someone more like me. There's times when this dress rehearsal seems incomplete, but you see the colors in me like no one else. And behind your dark glasses, you're something else. And you're really lovely underneath it all. And you want to love me underneath it all. I'm really lucky underneath it all. You're really lovely. You know some real bad tricks and you need some discipline. But lately you've been trying real hard and giving me your best. And you give me the most gorgeous sleep that I've ever had. And when it's really bad, I guess it's not that bad. You're really lovely underneath it all. And you want to love me underneath it all. I'm really lucky underneath it all. And you're really lovely. So many moons that we have seen are stumbling back next to me. I've seen right through and underneath, and you make me better. I've seen right through and underneath, and you make me better, better, better. You're really lovely underneath it all. And you want to love me underneath it all. I'm really lucky underneath it all. And you're really lovely. Underneath it all. Underneath it all. Underneath it
Oh, yeah, boy, the crew in here is talking food like crazy.
Suits got it started because he brought a lean cuisine meal and he's mad at it. And so he came in here, he's like, hey guys, you guys want to order some food from takeout?
I felt very guilty. I've never turned him down before. In fact, I've never turned anybody down from this show about getting food.
In a time of need.
I know. And
We
when
don't turn down food and we don't turn down drinks.
if I turned him down, he walked out like a sad puppy. You would have thought I slapped him with a trout.
Which would have been a good video.
Yeah. You film it.
Yeah, well, I think probably there's only a few things that ever kind of like, deter me from food. It's kind of tough. And usually it's you got to like see something that just kind of like makes you yee.
Gross. You're right. Grossness.
Yes. Boy, I saw, and I won't name the place, but it was a big news story. One of the favorite places that I have that I often go to, they found like 30 cockroaches there. I don't know if y'all saw that story. They shut them down for a couple days. I think they were back in the kitchen.
You got to tell me what place this is.
I'll tell you. It's if you just like Google it, like it was a big story.
Do I like this place?
You might. I love this place, and I don't know if it's going to deter me or not. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. Should I? I mean, because if people were being honest with me about it, wouldn't they say, Kev, like pretty much every restaurant has roaches or something?
Yeah, but they're not waiting tables usually.
Yeah.
30 roaches sounds like a staff.
So I don't know. Is this a sign of a bigger problem? Is this something that I say I never go back to this place? Now, I will tell you that it's a chain restaurant, and once upon a time, remember the story where I found the maggot that was
Yes.
Yes.
in my
Crawling
food?
on your food.
I think about that place a lot.
I don't go there.
No, it's the same. It's
Same place?
same chain, different location.
Chain.
You're gonna have to write it. I can't find anything. The research department's falling
Yeah.
apart.
I don't eat there anyway.
But I
Do you know
love I love it. And the food is fantastic. Bloody Marys are absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's too
and
generic for me. I
Well-
mean, if I'm going to have some Asian, I'm going to make sure it's cooked
all right,
by an
easy.
Asian
Yeah,
person.
come on.
Take it easy with it. You'd be the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, why?
You'd be terrible in the mafia.
You're in a timeout right now. Yeah.
I mean, if we ever get questioned for anything by the fuzz or by anyone, we're
Good
done.
Lord, yeah. And it's not even about whether or not it's,
Make sure she never takes the stand.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I love the food. It's just that if you have a place that is like that and they get this kind of like report, do you never go back to that restaurant ever again? Or is it just safe to say, look, dude, what you don't know, you have to expect a little bit that kind of stuff to happen at every
You
restaurant.
always expect it, but you don't celebrate it. You should not have cockroaches out there walking
Yeah.
around your plates.
Yeah,
You
so
can't do that.
I don't know. I went back after the maggot thing, and I've had nothing but great success, and it's been one wonderful meal after another.
Is this the same exact
Same chain.
Same chain.
Different
Dude,
location.
you got to punt on this place.
I know. I'm like, and I'm sitting there. I keep this has been in my head for a while. And I'm like, but I love. I mean, it would rank probably in my top 3 favorites.
3 strikes and you're out. What's next? E. coli or
Well,
something?
there's 2. I mean,
That's
there's 2, so there's not a third
that's
strike.
enough. Sometimes you need only to strike out with 2 strikes.
Okay, I don't know. Is this a sign? Do I need
30,
to?
say it out loud. Yeah, I go to this place. I love it. It had 30 roaches, and it's a national story. Also, I found a worm crawling on my salad.
Maggot.
Yeah.
Worm.
All right, getting in some texts and calls. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Do you stay or do you go?
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Okeechobee and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
The moment I stepped into Discovery Cove, I entered a world where I could come nose to nose with a dolphin and swim with thousands of tropical fish.
Welcome to Discovery Cove, a luxurious day resort where everything's included, even freshly prepared food and beverages. And now Florida residents can enjoy it all starting at $219 and get unlimited visits to SeaWorld and Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park, for 14 days surrounding your Discovery Cove reservation. Reserve your day at discoverycove.com, plus tax. Restrictions apply.
What's the most powerful way to celebrate the impressive legacy of our forefathers? That would be getting a monumental deal during the Dodge President's Day event. Like $4,500 total cash allowance on the powerful high-performance 2016 Dodge Challenger SXT. Now that's the sort of economic stimulus any president can appreciate. Go to Dodge.com to find your nearest Dodge dealer, schedule a test drive, and check out more great deals on the exciting Dodge lineup, including the race-inspired Dodge Challenger. After all, nothing screams freedom and liberty like a powerful Dodge vehicle. So honor America's greatest leaders by getting great deals during the Dodge President's Day sales event. Like $4,500 total cash allowance on the 2016 Dodge Challenger SXT. Hail to the muscle car and to the driver smart enough to take advantage of this great offer. See your Dodge dealer today. Residency restrictions apply. Offer ends 2/28/17. Dodge is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
For top quality floors at rock bottom prices, come to Floor & Decor.
There's absolutely no other store like Floor & Decor.
You name it, it's got it all.
Flooring, wall surfaces, backsplashes.
You're gonna save a lot of money. The design services were free. I was very happy to find that out.
This is where smart shoppers go. That's where I'm always going. Floor & Decor. I love this place.
Floor & Decor. For a store near you, visit flooranddecor.com.
You know, when I did the weight loss program at Quick Weight Loss, I lost 25 pounds. I love the program because for me, I didn't want to have to give up food. And those programs that had me starving myself, I never had long-term success on them because I would do them for a few days and then I would flip out and be hangry and just, it's awful. You don't want to starve yourself. That is not the way to lose weight. With Quick Weight Loss, they showed me how I could still have food, grocery store food, restaurant food, and still lose the weight. Results guaranteed. Lose up to 30 pounds, plus get 30 days, $30. And kids join free when parents sign up. Now, some conditions do apply. There's no prepackaged meals, no gym visits, 17 locations from Miami to Vero. For one near you, dial ** quick on your mobile phone. Dial ** QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, dial ** quick on your mobile phone for quick weight loss. Call them today. Dial ** quick.
Today on the Dreamers podcast, did you know that things you think about during the day can influence your dreams at night?
Egg white grill breakfast sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Wait, what are you doing, Steve?
Just whispering egg white grill. What are you doing?
I'm talking about how subtle cues during the day can become dreams at night.
Dream about the egg white grill.
It's almost like you want people to dream about the egg white grill.
Why would I want our listeners to dream of hot chicken, cheese, and egg whites on a toasted English muffin at Chick-fil-A?
Well, that egg white grill does sound pretty dreamy.
Available till 10:30.
Live bands are back at Dirty Martini every Friday from 8 to 11 with their famous happy hour to start off the night every night of the week with half-off martinis, well drinks, beer, and house wine. Late-night DJs keep the party going all night. Dirty Martini at downtown at the Gardens.
You know, LASIK is one of the best things that I have ever done. 10 years in the making, because it took me a while to actually commit to it. Maybe you'd love to do it, but you're just like, I don't have the money. Well, think about this. It is tax season coming up here. When you get the tax return, there's no better investment you can do and make with that money than investing in yourself. And if you're tired of contact lenses, the dry eyes, the aggravation, the time that it takes, dropping those darn things down the drain, if you're sick of the glasses, not being able to tell the shampoo from the conditioner when you're in the shower, you need to go to Panu because you don't have to worry about those things. You see great with your own eyes, and that's the point here. They've got a great payment plan, too. 0 down and 0 interest, and they'll give you $500 just for listening to the KVJ show. When you call up, mention it to them. Get all the information online at PanuLaser.com, PANNU laser.com. It is a super easy procedure done in 90 seconds for my one eye that I had done. And I tell you what, it's a laser that does it, and it's state of the art. Some of the best doctors in LASIK in the field right there at Panu. So get the eyes done and use your tax return for it. Go online today to PanuLaser.com.
17 Kia Forte, stock number 17272, 39 month lease, 12K miles per year, $49.88 down, 0 security deposit, all plus tax tag, title $799.95 dealer fee, and $218.55 doc fee with approved credit. Must qualify for all rebates. Ends 2/28/17.
Anyone in a 50-mile radius of West Palm Beach that needs a car or SUV, it's West Palm Beach Kia's Crazy 88 sale. New Kias from $88 a month through Sunday. If you make at least $350 a week, that's fine. New Kias from $88 a month or $88 down. Bad luck? It's okay. Credit card debt or bankruptcy? No problem. Only at West Palm Beach Kia, $88 down or $88 a month on new 17 Kia Fortes. Even new 17 Optimas, Sorrentos, and Sedonas. You name it, available for immediate delivery. Just $88 down or $88 a month during West Palm Beach Kia's Crazy 88 sale. Rain or shine, call 1-800-NEW-KIAS. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail, westpalmbeachkia.com.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Riviera Beach and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
One of my favorite restaurant chains in the news today, something about roaches, and it's like all over the news. Now, my question is, do you go back? Now, I can shake off a lot of those things, but, it's a strike two for me, I guess, personally. This isn't, the roaches thing wasn't personal, but that location I went to a good bit. Jaybird, you said you talked to somebody.
An insider, Kev.
Yeah.
Someone that's in this world that knows exactly what happened. Now, according to him or her, they said that this is kind of a spin job, and what really happened was there was a small hole in the very back of the restaurant by a sink that's nowhere near the food. Nowhere near it. So the roach problem,
okay.
there were roaches. It was a small hole, and there's dispute that there were that many roaches there. So are you still grossed out if the hole is away from the food?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me as much. I mean, when you think of it, and I told you about my one cop friend that one time that went into the back of a place, and there was like they had the food, the rice out for the next day, and there were like just a sea of roaches on top of that. Now that's what gags me.
Didn't you say they pulled their guns because they thought somebody was walking?
They saw movement. They saw movement. So yeah, he had his gun drawn, and then when they flipped on the lights, all these like you said, just like a sea of cockroaches just went scattering off of the rice.
The movement was the roaches.
Yeah.
That was one of those things that we've done on the air. You kind of ruined Chinese food for me for about 3 years after that story.
I'm sorry. Somebody said here in a text that I've worked in several different restaurants over the last 12 years, and what goes on behind the scenes would make you never want to eat at a restaurant again.
I know, man.
Wow.
I always tell you about that one. My brother was working at a place, and this guy was scratching and, just examining his nards.
Because he had an issue.
And literally took the salad, right after he was scratching, took the salad barehanded and put it out at the salad bar.
Going to restaurants is one of my absolute most favorite things in the world. It's like what I do.
Yes.
I just love doing. I don't really have a lot of hobby. I'd almost categorize as my hobby.
I'm with you.
What
Going
I love
out
doing.
to eat is a hobby of mine. I'd love to do it.
It's fun, the whole experience.
Yeah.
You get a cocktail, a nice pretty waitress talking to you.
Yeah, it's an event almost.
It's fun.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think it will ultimately change me, and especially after hearing that maybe there's more to the story.
When you say something happens to a restaurant that's gross, all right, you give them one.
I did, and I had the one personally happen to me that was strike one, and there's this story that's out, and I go to all the locations wherever they are.
The story you gave us, though, really was a bad story, though, man. You saw a crawling maggot on your food. You're not making that up.
The thing that I think got me was just kind of the reaction of the manager. They weren't that phazed.
Like they had seen it before.
Yeah, that was the one thing that kind of got me. Like, I was expecting, like, shock and horror. Like, I was like, oh, okay. All right. And just, took it away.
The maggots are back.
Yeah, I think I got the full bill, too. I was like, all right.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
You did not get a full bill.
I have to check with the queen, but I think, yeah.
Oh, you need to get a maggot discount.
Yeah,
Maggot, no,
I think so.
if you have bugs in your food, the entire bill should be free.
I agree.
I have to verify with the queen, but I don't think it was.
There was a time where my mom and Ann went out to a buffet Chinese restaurant, and my mom had roaches all through her rice and through the noodles, and they blamed my mom. They said that she brought them and put them on the plate.
Now that's some nerve.
What? Yeah.
That's some nerve.
That went well. There wasn't a scene in public at all. Oh, my mom and Ann,
flipped out.
They flipped out. You think I brought roaches? I put them in the rice? It was crazy.
There's a guy that needs to be called out. He is the owner of Cruiser's Grill in Jacksonville Beach. I don't know if you caught this story, but he'd had a bad run-in with the cops about some stuff, and it's a he said, she said kind of thing, because the cops are like going, look, we were just doing our job the right way and the way it should have been done, and this guy blew it way out of proportion. But he basically had said, and now the police chief at Jacksonville Beach has sent out a memo and saying, look, I'm not going to forbid my officers from eating at Cruiser's Grill, but I'm just letting them know that the owner there was aware that his employees had been spitting in the food of police officers and basically didn't do anything because he considers police officers to be bullies.
Everyone goes to jail for at least 15 years that's involved in that crime.
That is terrible.
I'm just like, if this all
is disgusting.
If this all flushes out that that was what was really happening, like his employees were spitting in cops' food and he knew about it and wasn't doing anything just because he's not a fan of police officers himself, and heaven forbid he was encouraging it. I hope the people in Jacksonville will never go to Cruiser's Grill, and I hope they go out of business.
No, they have to serve time for that. You cannot. What if you got a disease? What if you give somebody something because you're spitting in their food? You can do that.
Oh, absolutely. The owner is kind of trying to fire back and says that that's getting blown out of proportion. Said we take a lot of pride in doing what we do. These allegations are patently false, but it's interesting. That's a big allegation to throw around. If you are the police chief, and hopefully he's got some kind of proof, or he really knows this to be legitimately true, because a story like this, I would hope there'd be enough people that if it was legit and it's true like what he says, I would never go. That would be something that would keep me. You could have a little story about cockroaches. I'll probably be back.
Yeah,
you do something like you're encouraging your
officers' food.
to spit in police officers' food, or you're at least being like, did you? Oh, that's funny. That's great.
That's
you own the place.
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to have a restaurant. You got to be shut down on that.
Yeah, there's no law that says that you can. You can, put fines against the owner and stuff like that. But I don't know that the health department could shut them down. The cops can't.
I think they can.
Yeah,
if they
I would
have
hope.
proof that happened.
Yeah.
People have been arrested before for that.
Yeah, I'd like to see, because this is a story kind of reporting both sides. There's disagreement on both sides that is happening. So it's like I really would like to see a trial of this and see real proof presented, because this is almost one of those things you need an answer. So was it or was it not? Because if it was, Cruiser's Grill needs to be shut down.
Well, because then you feel bad if somebody has a bunch of employees and the owner's trying to do it right, and then you've got some renegade employee that's doing that, and then you have no knowledge of
absolutely.
that. Which you know that happens.
Or somebody just made this whole thing up.
Yeah, you don't know.
That could happen too. Someone could have a vendetta against cruisers and made the whole thing up.
Sure. That's why, you definitely need to get the truth. If I were in Jacksonville Beach and went to that place a lot, I'd probably put it on hold till I knew the truth.
Just hashtag be cool, everybody. Come on. What do we do? Is spitting in food?
I hear you.
You're a sick bastard.
You can say that. I can't. I'm handcuffed to a blow-up doll. People are watching on Kvj Tv. They're going, it makes me smile every time I see Kevin raise his hand and up comes this blow-up doll from underneath the table.
People want to know if Kevin's adventure today will be filmed. Oh, yes, it will be filmed.
Yes,
Did you
will be
name
doing
her
that.
yet? I mean, I know you're talking about naming her. I think it's kind of just like disrespectful to not
Yeah.
even care about
Well,
giving her a name.
And I think it's got to come from Kevin.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
your girl.
She is my girl.
Look her in the eye. How does she make you feel?
Yeah, you know, look
Annoyed.
Look the doll in the eye. The first name that comes to
Actually, I
it.
grabbed her teeth.
Can't blame you. Look at those.
Sorry, I was just a natural reflex of motion there.
Look at her eye.
You like what you like.
You like what you like, I
The
guess.
first name that comes to your head. That's the name she shall be.
That is the name she shall be. She looked like Kim Kardashian at first when I saw it, but that'd be.
You
know
can't
what?
call her Kim because your wife's name's Kim.
Yeah,
That's
right.
weird.
You are a sick.
Hey, Kim.
All right. Well, we'll get that down before we do that. But what I got to do today is I'm going to go in and see if they can cut me free from these handcuffs. And we'll see if they suggest that I deflate it. Because in a sense, if this is my girlfriend, how hurtful would that be?
You can't deflate her.
How dare you would take her life? Don't we make a lovely couple?
You need to target an old woman. She won't know how to handle this. I'm telling you.
I don't think they'd have an old woman though
An
work on
old
the
man.
drill. I mean, because I'd need a
old
hacksaw.
man. That's cool too.
An old woman.
All right, that might have been a little too much.
That's a different level.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Say you're
So,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
To get these handcuffs off, I have to go and go to a hardware store and see if they will do it for me. So, yeah, we'll hopefully have that video for you coming up real soon. Great video for you to check out today, though. Yesterday, we hid a smartphone underneath the conference room table of our sales meeting, and we put porn ringtones on there. And then when they were having the meeting, we kept calling the phone, and
And
their
there was, like-
reaction's pretty great.
There's like 30 people in that meeting.
Well, we had corporate come down from Oregon, which is awesome. Very easy to execute. Really is.
Yeah. So if you want to go see that, you can go onto our Facebook page or go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe right now to the KVJ Show.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Gone time. Oh, they don't know. Gone time. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Yeah. Designer mix. Yeah. Inglewood's finest shoes. Whoop, whoop. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Woo, kill 'em. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out.
After the Show podcast is going to be coming up on KVJ TV. Easy to find at kvjshow.com. On your mobile, it's at the WRMF app, and it's on YouTube. If you got Apple TV, pull up the YouTube app, go to the KVJ Show, and you can watch us on your flat screen TVs or wherever you might be. Easy to do. Got any comments for the After the Show podcast? Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Going to begin to that coming up. But before we get out of here, as always, Jay Bird is going to give us a lovely thought for the day here. Kind of put it all in perspective for us.
A lot of times I'm always on Facebook and I'm looking at people's feeds because you get a lot of material from people's lives on Facebook. And I stumbled upon this girl's thought of the day. Her name's Tara. She's a KVJ Nationer.
Yeah.
And I really, really like this. Tell me, it's kind of a deep thinker. You ready for this one?
Okay, lay it on us.
This one's from Tara.
Okay.
It's kind of a mind bomb. The saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies. Damn, huh? Think about that.
Yeah, the ones you love and trusted.
Did that start off a Facebook phishing thread?
It did, but
you talk about me, girl?
No, it actually turned positive. It was Facebook phishing, but in a positive way.
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah, Tara Tassone is her name. She doesn't live here locally anymore, but she's a big KVJ Nationer. So thank you for the thought of the day.
That sounds like somebody hurt somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she'd sent a really nice message about that too. So.
She did. It was really nice.
It was very cool. She had just said that one of my all-time favorite radio hosts from down in Florida commented on something I posted yesterday, and he'll be using on air this morning, and it sucks that I have to work and I can't listen to their show from my phone while it's happening. Just him contacting me, though, yesterday literally turned my day around completely.
Look at you.
I literally started crying, happy tears, of course. I had a horrible, horrible anxiety attack at work and was feeling down from the rest of the day, but just his simple act meant so much to me, more than I can even explain. Their morning shows were always what I started my day with. It's what helped me pick myself up and keep on for my dreaded days. They'd make me laugh until I cried every single day, and I wish I still lived down there so I could still listen to them and go to their live events. Kevin, Virginia, and Jason, I miss you guys. No other morning team could ever amount to you guys. Keep on doing your thing. Your fans adore you. It's the little things, guys. Remember that, she says.
Kind, I thought.
Yeah.
A sweetheart.
Yeah, absolutely
Look at you,
lovely.
too. You made her cry, Jay Bird.
I make a lot
He does that to a lot of women.
Yeah, I do that.
Good tears. Good tears.
Yeah, good tears. After the Show podcast going to be coming up in just about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see you live on KVJ TV coming up.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Lantana and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
Welcome to Metro PCS.
Hi, I heard you're giving free phones to everybody?
Yes, right now everybody gets a free phone. You and your friends, cousins.